I'll get just what I want.
My family actually thanked me for taking matters into my own hands. Turns out having this awkward conversation wasn't awkward at all.
Pre-planning is my choice. There are certain things about me my family may not know. Now they won't need to guess.
The choices are yours. The peace of mind is theirs. Pre-plan your funeral with Brown Funeral Homes and everything will be taken care of. Find out more online at brownfuneralhomeswv.com. Brown Funeral Homes, here for you.
Remember when you were a little kid and saw your first deer?
Oh, how cute.
As an adult, maybe you've had a different experience.
Where'd that come from?
Bambi mess up your dream machine? Call Cody's Auto Body today at 304-901-4777 and get the work done right the first time. Cody's Auto Body, 851 Wilson Street in Martinsburg, has a team of auto body professionals with a lifetime of experience putting your ride back together again, regardless of how it got that way. Cody's Auto Body.
Before the invitations and the dress, the flowers, cake, candles, or vows, there was an answer to a question proposed with a ring.
Bechtel Jewelers knows that an important part of your wedding happens before the I-dos. We're a diamond store with an engagement and bridal jewelry selection that's both exciting and accessible.
On the big day, there's everything else, and there's the ring. Make sure you get this one right at Bechtel Jewelers in Inwood.
The Honda HR-V, CR-V, Pilot, Passport, and Ridgeline. They all have one thing in common. They never back off from a challenge. Available with all-wheel drive, the Honda SUV lineup has the performance you can count on and the capability to amaze. It's no wonder Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com named Honda the 2022 Best Value Brand.
CMA's Honda of Winchester, 3985 Valley Pike. CMA, moving lives forward.
Based on 2022 brand image awards from Kelley Blue Book, visit KBB.com for more information.
And the streak continues! CMA's Martinsburg dealerships continue to knock out the competition with their competitive pricing, extensive selection, and lifetime powertrain warranty. With over 450 new and used vehicles in stock and on the way, CMA won't leave you waiting on a bench.
That's right, CMA's Martinsburg dealerships are once again the most valuable dealers in the area.
For the strongest and deepest lineups, visit CMA's Martinsburg dealerships online at martinsburg.cmacars.com today. And good luck to all Panhandle High School student athletes.
Providing reliable protection since 1877, we are Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Companies. From small beginnings and over a century later, we maintain our dedication to our policyholders to provide dependable insurance protection and excellent customer service. Protecting everything from your home to your business has never been easier. Our team is here to ensure that you, your family, and your assets are taken care of. We enjoy giving back and doing our part to keep Martinsburg a great place to be.
Welcome back here to the Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10 studios. I'm Colin McLaughlin as we wait for first pitch of Game 2 between the Greenbrier East Spartans and the Martinsburg Bulldogs, as first pitch for Game 2 scheduled for 12:30 originally. Looks like it might be delayed by a few minutes or so and be more closer to 12:35, 12:40. So while Spencer and Nick still get ready for Game 2 so that they can get the lineups for both teams, let's take a look at the Masters again here with an update for you on who so far is out there for round number 3, and go on from there and get an update on who right now is getting ready to go as well. So it looks like through 3 holes already, you have Patrick Cantley at 2 under today, now 4 under overall. That puts him tied for 10th with a long list of other golfers. Through 2 so far, you got Keegan Bradley at 1 under today. He's now 3 under, along with Xander Schauffele at hole number 2, or through 2, today. He's 1 under, and also now at 3 under. Cage Lee now through 1 hole even today, so he just parred, still at 3 under, along with a few others as the main guys to watch out for, your top 3 with Brooks Koepka, John Ram, and Sam Bennett, who's an amateur, all teeing off at 1:06 p.m. It looks like about 50 guys, maybe more, made the cut, as the cut was at +3. So some key name guys that missed it was Justin Thomas got cut. Bryson DeChambeau was cut as well, along with Rory McIlroy being cut. Sergio Garcia also missed the cut. Bubba Watson missed the cut. And 3 guys at the start withdrew, but Tiger Woods did make the cut. He tees off at 106 as well. Dustin Johnson today, after making the cut, not so good so far. 3 holes through for him. He's at +4 today, now +3 overall. So for those that want to watch the Masters, that right now on ESPN Plus live from Augusta, Georgia, and then later on today will be on ESPN as we wait for Game 2 between Martinsburg and Greenbrier East in today's doubleheader of West Virginia High School baseball. 12:21 right now. It looks like, for me getting a chance to look at my screen here, Greenbrier East doing some warm-ups right now, so hopefully soon we get lineups for both teams and we can send it to Spencer Dupuis alongside Nick Verzolini for Game 2. But for now, going to take another brief commercial break and see what they're ready for or not from P.O. Faulkner Park.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
You've been in an accident. The choice of a lawyer may be the biggest decision you make for you and your family's future. At Mansion Ferretti, we offer a free consultation and no fees until we win your case. Call us today and protect your future. Mansion Ferretti, when you need justice.
Looking for some nightlife? Then look no further. Laddie's Bar and Grill has a full bar and kitchen, pool table, and entertainment with great food at affordable prices. You can dine in or carry out by calling us at 304-263-5233. Laddie's is open Monday through Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 3 a.m. and Sundays from 10 a.m. to 3 a.m. We serve breakfast all day long, and our lunch and dinner specials are posted every day on our Facebook page. So stop on in to Laddie's Bar and Grill, located at 107 Lutz Avenue in Martinsburg.
There's a local family moving in our territory.
What do you want from me?
Taste it. It's really good.
We're going to the mattresses.
It's not personal. It's strictly business. Leave the guns. Take the pizza.
Rock's, now serving hot, fresh pizza to die for.
Ow, that really hurt.
This is Eric at Hagerstown Ford. Over the last decade, the way we buy things have evolved. Now, you get on your phone, click Want It, and it shows up at your front door. At Hagerstown Ford, it is that convenient. We've changed the car buying experience on the I-81 corridor forever. And with a return policy better than Walmart, there's absolutely no reason to buy a new or used car, truck, or SUV anywhere else. Just like Amazon, Hagerstown Ford will deliver the vehicle to you, where you are, and on your time. And if you don't want it, return it. No questions asked. Why waste your time at a car dealership playing the dumb back-and-forth games? Besides, we hate it more than you do. I assure you, no dealership from Winchester, Virginia to Washington, D.C. will beat our price. No dealership from Chambersburg, Pennsylvania to Baltimore, Maryland will beat our price. And no other dealership will allow you to return it if you don't want it. Hagerstown Ford absolutely provides the best experience at the best price. Visit HagerstownFord.com to schedule your VIP experience. Click on the vehicle you want and get your new ride delivered to you at no risk.
See dealer for details.
Looking for some nightlife? Then look no further. Laddie's Bar and Grill has a full bar and kitchen, pool table, and entertainment with great food at affordable prices. You can dine in or carry out by calling us at 304-263-5233. Laddie's is open Monday through Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 3 a.m. and Sundays from 10 a.m. to 3 a.m. We serve breakfast all day long, and our lunch and dinner specials are posted every day on our Facebook page. So stop on in to Laddie's Bar and Grill, located at 107 Lutz Avenue in Martinsburg.
And the streak continues!
CMA's Martinsburg dealerships continue to knock out the competition with their competitive pricing, extensive selection, and lifetime powertrain warranty. With over 450 new and used vehicles in stock and on the way, CMA won't leave you waiting on a bench.
That's right, CMA's Martinsburg dealerships are once again the most valuable dealers in the area.
For the strongest and deepest lineups, visit CMA's Martinsburg dealerships online at martinsburg.cmacars.com today. And good luck to all Panhandle High School student athletes.
Orr's Farm Market. Spring has sprung. Time to head to Orr's Farm Market to find your flowers, veggie plants, bagged mulches, and potting soil. Visit our bakery counter to try our new homemade quiches, pepperoni rolls, and don't forget our pie flavor of the month for April, Boston cream pie. We have West Virginia food products, local coffee, honey, maple syrup, dairy, and meat. We have 25 new Orr's jam and salsa flavors for you to try. Check us out at orrsfarmmarket.com, and remember, Orr's Farm Market, happiness grows here.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg is the place to be. Join us every night to relax and enjoy football or basketball games featuring either the Martinsburg Bulldogs, Shepherd University Rams, or West Virginia Mountaineers. We will have steak night every Wednesday, trip nights every Thursday, and now taco and margarita nights every Tuesday. You can find us on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg.
Catch the excitement of the West Virginia high school baseball and softball seasons on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Hit it into left field, and that'll drop. Coming around is Sifford, and the ball is going to slow up, and he's going to score, and Martinsburg's going to walk it off and get the win.
We have over 25 games scheduled featuring the schools in the Eastern Panhandle Athletic Conference. Every game will be live right here on Talk Radio WRNR, TV 10, and our WRNR TV YouTube page.
Hi, I'm Annette McDonald, and I am the designer at Orsini's in Martinsburg, West Virginia. We welcome you into our store to show you a complete line of what we do here. We design your cabinetry, quartz countertops, granite countertops, hardware, anything for the full remodel of your kitchen and your home needs. We also do bathrooms, and we have flooring available too. We make sure that your project with Orsini's is the best in the market. Welcome to Orsini's.
Orsinis.com. Hi, Crescia Hornby here. Larry DeMarco, broker of Modern Realty Results, believes he has some of the best real estate agents in the Eastern Panhandle. Agents at Modern Realty Results have years of experience and knowledge of the local real estate market. Agents within the office work as a team to provide quality customer service. We strive to always ensure client satisfaction through handling every transaction with honesty and integrity, all while offering competitive rates. Modern Realty Results is veteran-owned and managed. Please call us at 262-4222, modernrealtyresults.com.
Hello?
We're here again 3 times in the past 2 days.
You're where?
Bechtel Jewelers. Look.
Can Mom hear you?
No, she's in a diamond coma. Get her the pendant, or I will.
Hey, that's my credit card.
What? Can't hear you, Dad. You're breaking up.
It's going to take more than a crying baby to wake her out of this diamond coma. You're going to need a mega dose of jewelry from Bechtel Jewelers.
This is Eric at Hagerstown Ford. Over the last decade, the way we buy things have evolved. Now, you get on your phone, click Want It, and it shows up at your front door. At Hagerstown Ford, it is that convenient. We've changed the car buying experience on the I-81 corridor forever. And with a return policy better than Walmart, there's absolutely no reason to buy a new or used car, truck, or SUV anywhere else. Just like Amazon, Hagerstown Ford will deliver the vehicle to you, where you are, and on your time. And if you don't want it, return it. No questions asked. Why waste your time at a car dealership playing the dumb back and forth games? Besides, we hate it more than you do. I assure you, no dealership from Winchester, Virginia to Washington, D.C. will beat our price. No dealership from Chambersburg, Pennsylvania to Baltimore, Maryland will beat our price. And no other dealership will allow you to return it if you don't want it. Hagerstown Ford absolutely provides the best experience at the best price. Visit HagerstownFord.com to schedule your VIP experience. Click on the vehicle you want and get your new ride delivered to you. at no risk.
See dealer for details.
I pre-planned my funeral to make it easier on my family. They were relieved to know I'll get just what I want.
My family actually thanked me for taking matters into my own hands. Turns out having this awkward conversation wasn't awkward at all.
Pre-planning is my choice. There are certain things about me my family may not know. Now they won't need to guess.
The choices are yours. The peace of mind is theirs. Pre-plan your funeral with Brown Funeral Homes and everything will be taken care of. Find out more online at brownfuneralhomeswv.com. Brown Funeral Homes, here for you.
April is National Donate Life Month. WVU Medicine is joining the effort to raise awareness for organ donation. Did you know that more than 100,000 people are waiting for life-saving organ transplants? One donor can save up to 9 people through organ donation, provide sight for 2 people through cornea donation, and restore health for more than 150 people through tissue donation. Join WVU Medicine and help spread awareness about the gift of donation. And if you haven't registered, visit registerme.org.
Jambo Construction and Fencing Company, LLC is a veteran-owned and operated company right here in the Eastern Panhandle of West Virginia that specializes in decks, fencing, and hardscaping. Find us on Facebook at Jambo Construction and Fencing to see more of the projects we've completed. For a free estimate, you can call Bo Bartley at 304-268-5452 or Jamie Gall at 304-279-5053. We are licensed and insured in the state of West Virginia, and as Martinsburg alums, we say, go Bulldogs.
The following is a special sports broadcast presentation of Talk Radio WRNR Martinsburg. Play ball! It's time for the fun and excitement of West Virginia high school baseball. Today's game is being brought to you by
Parsons Ford of Martinsburg, The Skinner Law Firm, Laddie's, Trips Flooring, Jambo Construction and Fencing, the Mirius Group of Financial Advisors, Smallwood and Small Insurance, CMA Honda of Winchester, Bechtel Jewelers, Cody's Auto Body, Rock's Local Markets, CMA Toyota Chevrolet of Martinsburg, Orsini's Home Store, Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Companies, WVU Medicine Berkeley and Jefferson Medical Centers, the Mansion Ferretti Law Firm, and by Hagerstown Ford.
And now for the pregame show. Let's go out to the field and join our Talk Radio WRNR broadcast team.
About 3 seconds. Welcome back here to P.O. Faulkner Park, moments away from first pitch in Game 2 between these two squads. Spencer Puinick-Verzolini, happy to have you with us. Cameramen this afternoon, Braden Schaffner and Dylan Bishop. Back in the studio keeping you company between games was Colin McLaughlin and Nick. Obviously, we saw the first game. It was a victory for the Bulldogs, 9-3 here. The second one getting started momentarily. Obviously, for Martinsburg, going to pitch Ben Reisenweber. I discussed that during Game 1. But for Greenbrier to be Henry Goodwin on the mound as both managers meeting at home plate with the umpires to exchange lineup cards.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see, how Reisenweber handles this Greenbrier East lineup. He's been pretty good last few starts, so can he, continue that momentum from the previous games? It will be really important for Martinsburg. On the other side, obviously, we haven't seen, this Greenbrier East team more than just this morning, so I think I took a lot of different things away from their first game, though. I thought they had a few key hits, but throughout the game you left a lot of guys on base in that last one. So I think moving forward and with the rest of this doubleheader, can they pick up those runners that they are able to get on? Because you get a few more guys in, and it's a little bit closer game. You never know what happens there in Game 1. So we'll see what Godwin can do against this Martinsburg team. But it really seems like Martinsburg is starting to get a complete lineup and playing at a high level.
Yeah, they really are. And we saw a lot of hits in that one from multiple players here as we get things going. I believe Ben Reisenweber will have his warm-up pitches. We'll get the lineup First for the visiting Greenbrier Spartans. Batting first, playing left field, number 24, Ian Klein. Batting second, playing first base, number 14, Ashton Cochran. Batting third, the third baseman, number 15, Gabe Patton. Batting fourth, the shortstop, number 5, Darius Boswell. Batting fifth, doing the catching, number 20, Claiborne Morgan. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 13, Zion Octon. Number 7, batting seventh, number 9, playing second base, Gavin Bennett. Batting eighth, doing the pitching, number 1, Henry Goodwin. Batting ninth, playing center field, number 2, Peyton DeHaven. And we'll get the lineup defensively for Martinsburg. Reisenweber pitching, Sifford back behind the plate. Lupus on first, Everhart on second, Buber at short, Oviedo on third, left to right in the outfield, Grove, Canby, Clement, Owen Rubenthal DHing for Isaac Grove in this game too. And what's turning out to be a pleasant afternoon. Kind of cool here, but a pleasant afternoon, Nick.
It's definitely gotten a lot warmer than what it was earlier, and the sun has broken through the clouds a little bit. So, turned into a decent day here at the park.
As we're going to begin right here. First pitch in this one brought to you by CMA Chevrolet of Martinsburg. Make your way to CMA Chevy of Martinsburg on Foxcroft Avenue for quality vehicles, a friendly team, and a professional service at every step of the way. Chevy, find new roads. First pitch coming in here on a swing and a miss at 12:36 p.m. On the hitter, Ian Klein. Reisenweber kicks and delivers. It's outside for ball one, brings the count even at 1-1. Kick and deliver. That one swung on, hit over to Oviedo at third. He'll throw over to first for Lupus, and that's the first out of the inning. On the 5-3 ground out for Ian Klein.
Yeah, we might see a lot of Lupus over there at first, depending on Jameer Brown's status moving forward since he went down in that first game. Hope the best for Jameer.
First pitch now into Ashton Cochran, the first baseman, in there for called strike one. Called strike two on the second pitch. The 0-2 count as Reisenweber's gotten in front of the hitter here. That one swung on and missed for strike three. 1-2-3. Goes Klein on the swinging strikeout. Cochran. Now up is number 15, Gabe Patton.
Yeah, Reisenweber, he works pretty quick, through the lineup, especially when he's rolling.
One in there to Patton. Outside for ball one.
So far, all of his pitches, around the zone.
That one catches the zone for strike one. Now we're evened up at 1-1.
So definitely a good start for the young Ben Reisenweber.
That one fouled off. 1-2 count. As Keith Allison moves behind the plate, and it's Jeff King in the field behind first right now. With the 1-2 count, 2 outs. Reisenweber kicks and delivers. That one outside for ball two. Two-two delivery from Reisenweber, swung on and fouled off. That ends the inning with the swinging strikeout. We'll head to the bottom of the first. Scoreless here for game two. You're tuned in to EPAC Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10 back in 60 seconds.
This is Eric at Hagerstown Ford. Over the last decade, the way we buy things have evolved. Now, you get on your phone, click Want It, and it shows up at your front door. At Hagerstown Ford, it is that convenient. We've changed the car buying experience on the I-81 corridor forever. And with a return policy better than Walmart, there's absolutely no reason to buy a new or used car, truck, or SUV anywhere else. Just like Amazon, Hagerstown Ford will deliver the vehicle to you, where you are. and on your time. And if you don't want it, return it. No questions asked. Why waste your time at a car dealership playing the dumb back and forth games? Besides, we hate it more than you do. I assure you, no dealership from Winchester, Virginia to Washington, D.C. will beat our price. No dealership from Chambersburg, Pennsylvania to Baltimore, Maryland will beat our price. And no other dealership will allow you to return it if you don't want it. Hagerstown Ford absolutely provides the best experience at the best price. Visit HagerstownFord.com to schedule your VIP experience. Click on the vehicle you want and get your new ride delivered to you at no risk.
See dealer for details.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park. Spencer Guiding for leading. Happy to have you with us here. Bottom half of the first inning. Duel for Martinsburg, number 7, the center fielder. Jordan Canby batting second to third baseman, number 24, Braden Oviedo. Batting third to first baseman, number 3, Mike Lupus. Batting fourth, doing the catching, number 4, Landon Sifford. Batting fifth, the shortstop, number 5, Carson Buber. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 9, Owen Rubenthal. Batting seventh, the pitcher, number 8, Ben Reisenweber. Batting eighth, the second baseman, number 2, Keegan Everhart. Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 20, Murphy Clement. Starting lineups brought to you by Trips Flooring. Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring needs? Call Trips Flooring at 304-229-7009 or go online at tripsfloorsanding.com.
Leading off for the Bulldogs, center fielder, number 7.
As Canby steps in. He had 2 hits in the previous game. First one in there for called strike 1. That one fouled off and nearly gets into the hole there for our camera well. The 0-1 in there, inside for ball 1.
Yeah, Jordan Canby really picking it back up. Not that he was having a bad season by any stretch, but last few games starting to really find his bat.
That one in there for a called strike 3. Canby goes down looking. Brings up third baseman, number 24, Braden Oviedo.
Third baseman, number 24, Braden Oviedo.
First pitch into him. Pops that one up. And it will go out of play. Fouled. Everybody coming in on the catcher, the pitcher, and the first baseman. The 0-1 is the count here, 1 out, bottom of the first inning. The 0-1 delivery high for ball 1. Ball 2 there brings the count to 2-1 in favor of Oviedo here.
And Reisenweber staying loose out there in the pen.
That one outside, ball 3. Favorable count here, 3-1 for Braden Oviedo, the sophomore. High for ball 4. Walks Oviedo on 5 pitches. 2 up to the plate. Third baseman, number 3, Michael Lupus.
First baseman, number 3, Michael Lupus.
Lupus had a nice 2-hit game in the first one here today. See if maybe Oviedo uses his speed.
First pitch into Lupus. This goes around the hitter, and Oviedo will get in there at second.
On kind of a delayed action there towards second, as he didn't go initially, but had a pretty big lead.
But how the ball kind of went around Lupus, so he was able to use him as a screen and get into second.
Yep.
Second pitch outside, 2-0 the count.
They tested Morgan quite a bit in that first game, so obviously they feel like they have the speed to get down there on most of his throws.
That one swung on for strike 1.
Anytime you have good speed on the base pass, we saw what it was able to help Martinsburg with last year.
In the dirt once again brings the count to 3-1.
Anytime you can turn a walk into a runner on second base, or a single, or any of those, just one base type plays.
3-1 delivery low for ball 4. That's back-to-back hitters walked on 5 pitches. Brings it to now Landon Sifford, his first at bat in this game. The catcher.
The catcher, number 4, Landon Sifford.
Big opportunity here for Sifford. He hits that one over to the third baseman, and they'll get one out and try to get Sifford. And they do. That will end the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the first inning, top of the second inning after this 60-second break. You're tuned to DPAC Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV10 back in 60 seconds.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
Hi, Crescia Hornby here. Larry DeMarco, broker of Modern Realty Results, believes he has some of the best real estate agents in the Eastern Panhandle. Agents at Modern Realty Results have years of experience and knowledge of the local real estate market. Agents within the office work as a team to provide quality customer service. We strive to always ensure client satisfaction through handling every transaction with honesty and integrity, all while offering competitive rates. Modern Realty Results is veteran-owned and managed. Please call us at 262-4222, modernrealtyresults.com.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park here. Top of the second inning. Due up is 4, 5, and 6 hitters Boswell, Morgan, and Detko. As we saw Cochran and Patton go down on strikes to end the first inning after a 5-3 ground out for Klein. As Nick returns from fixing our cameras. We saw Boswell pitch in the first game, Nick, to start things off. He's going to hit here and play shortstop in this game.
Yeah, and pretty good speed as well for Boswell when he got on. He got stolen base, so see if we can start something here for Greenbrier East.
First pitch into Boswell, low outside for ball 1.
A real good first inning from both pitchers. This really the complete opposite of game 2. Or game 1, I should say.
Yeah. 2-0 count now.
In game 1, we started with 5 runs in the first inning.
3-0 as Reisenweber gets way behind on Boswell. .3-0 delivery outside, a 4-pitch walk to Boswell.
Now batting for the Spartans.
That'll start off this top of the second inning. Clayton Morgan. They throw over. Check the runner at first. Pitch in to Morgan's a called strike 1. Brings the count to 0-1. The 0-1 delivery high for ball 1. Reisenweber kicks, deals, and delivers. That one fouled off. Brings the count to 1-2.
Even when Ben had that walk to begin things. He wasn't too far off the plate on those pitches.
The 1-2 delivery from Reisenweber. Low gets in front of Sifford. They're going to let the runner go into second on the catcher's indifference. The leadoff man is now in scoring position in Boswell. The 2-2 delivery coming from Reisenweber. That one swung on, hit into left center field. Coming in on it is Canby. He can't make the catch. Grove's going to have to throw it in. And it'll be a single and an error. For Clayton Morgan.
All of a sudden, after that leadoff walk, Greenbrier East threatening here. And Detko coming to the plate here. He had 2 hits in that first game, so seeing the ball pretty well. He's got 2 runners in scoring position. Great opportunity for Greenbrier East to strike here first and really build the momentum. But they struck first in the first game, so.
That one low and inside. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 delivery. That one right back to Reisenweber. Looks off the runner, throws to first to get out number 1 here in the top of the second.
Good job by Reisenweber checking the runner back to third before coming to first. So you prevent the run from coming in there, and now with 1 out, if you can get a strikeout here or something that is similar to that last out, you feel pretty good.
Faking the bunt, they're going to try to run back the hitter or the runner, and they do. 0-1 now the count on Gavin Bennett, the second baseman.
So we'll see if Martinsburg comes in, and at least Lupus is on that edge of the grass down there at first. Oviedo playing off the grass.
That one outside for ball 1.
Kind of even with the bag over there at third. I don't think they'll try that again.
That one fouled off lower than the cutout there for the camera. 1-2 is the count here, 1 out. Reisenweber's got 2 runners on base. Bennett the hitter. 1-2 delivery from Reisenweber. High for ball 2. Two-one delivery. That hit on over to the shortstop and Buber. Buber will throw over to Lupus for out number 2, but it's seating a runner. In Boswell comes around to score, and Greenbrier East leads 1-0, moving the second runner, the runner from second base, and and Morgan to third. So 1-0 lead now for Greenbrier East. The RBI sacrifice fielder's choice. Ground out, excuse me.
Yeah, you'll take that if you're Bennett. Obviously, you wanted to get a hit to avoid the out, but if you're going to give up an out, hit one hard on the ground that they can only get 1 and score the run.
1-0 delivery low for ball 2. 2-0 the count here. 3-0, excuse me. 3-0 delivery. That's in there for called strike 1 with a runner on third for Reisenweber. Three-one delivery from Reisenweber. Low for ball 4. As Goodwin, the pitcher, walks. Down to the 9th man in the order. Peyton DeHaven at the plate. She tries to bring in Morgan on third.
And Haven was hit by a pitch 3 times in game 1.
That one in there for called strike 1. Reisenweber kicks, deals, and delivers the 0-1. Fouled off and out of play. The 0-2 delivery high for ball 1. The 1-2 delivery low for ball 2.
The runner takes second there. The runner on third. So 2 guys in scoring position. A little bit surprised Greenbrier East waited that long to run their guy.
The 2-2 delivery outside for ball 3. We're now full. The 3-2 delivery, 2 outs, swung on, hit into left center field. That's going to score 2. It's coming around to score is Morgan and Goodwin. And we've got a 3-0 ball game in favor of Greenbrier East.
Yeah, good piece of hitting from DeHaven. As a number 9 hitter in the lineup turns it over, gets both those runs in, and Martinsburg was down in that first game, but they were down without a hit coming from Greenbrier East. Here, they're down with a few hits in the second inning.
I want a high for ball 1 into the one-hole hitter Ian Klein, who grounded out 5-3 to begin things here in game 2 of this doubleheader. That one in tight for ball 2. About 21 minutes into this second game of the doubleheader. Begin at 12:36. That one hit on a grounder to Oviedo. He can't get it. So he misplays it trying to grab the ball from his glove. Runners on first and second now.
Rare misplay from Braden Oviedo, especially based on the last few nights and how well he's done defensively. But they're just kind of got in a tough play. It would have been, but still one that you would expect him to make based on how he's been playing.
The E5 on Oviedo. That one low for ball 1 on Ashton Cochran, who struck out swinging his first time up. That's one more batter, and they will have batted around.
Yeah, the Spartans have really put the pressure on the Martinsburg defense.
That one grounded up to Reisenweber. He catches it. He throws over to first for the final out, but not before the Spartans can put up 3 and take a 3-run lead. We'll head to the bottom of the second inning and see what Martinsburg can do to try and answer that. You're tuned in to high school baseball on Talk Radio WRNR TV 10, back in 60 seconds. Jambo Construction and Fencing Company, LLC, is a veteran-owned and operated company right here in the Eastern Panhandle, West Virginia, that specializes in decks, fencing, and hardscaping. Find us on Facebook at Jambo Construction and Fencing to see more of the projects we've completed. For a free estimate, you can call Bo Bartley at 304-268-5452 or Jamie Gall at 304-279-5053. We are licensed and insured in the state of West Virginia, and as Martinsburg alums, we say, go Bulldogs.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park here, bottom of the second inning. 5, 6, 7 batters due up in Buber, Rubenthal, and Reisenweber. As 3 runs coming in the top of the second inning for Greenbrier East, they're out to a 3-0 lead in game 2 of this double dip here on this Very spring Saturday afternoon after some warm weather we had all week long. Spencer Punick Verzolini, happy to have you with us here. Cameraman this afternoon, Braden Schaffner, Dylan Bishop back in the studio, Colin McLaughlin. As Boober do up first, ball inside for ball one. .1-0 delivery fouled off by Boober. So a 2-1 count. And there for ball three. .3-1 pitch. Low, and it'll be a walk. Another 5-pitch walk. This time on Carson Boober. Saw that on the middle two guys in the order, or in the last one, Oviedo and Lupus.
Yeah, we'll see if Martinsburg can take advantage of it. Anytime, you give up free base paths, that can, or base runners, I should say, that can do some damage and come back to hurt you. So,
first pitch high and outside brings the count to 1-0.
Rubenthal's a very solid hitter in this lineup.
That one nearly hits him to try to get the runner back at first, but he gets it back in time. So 2-0 count on Rubenthal, the designated hitter today for the left fielder Isaac Grove. 2-0 pitch on the way as Boober is running, and he'll get in safely. On the steal. That was a called strike one, though, so the count 2-1. As Rubenthal has a runner in scoring position, as Bulldogs are down 3-1 to the Spartans, or 3-0 to the Spartans. They want to make it 3-1, at least. Ball pitch in there for ball three, 3-1 the count. 3-1 delivery swung on and missed for strike two. We're now full at 3-2. Three-two delivery outside for ball four. Rubenthal takes the walk, back-to-back walks. 4 walks so far in this one for Goodwin on the mound. Pitcher Ben Reisenweber trying to help himself out here at the plate. First pitch in there for a called strike one.
Yeah, you need some hits here. 2 guys on, nobody out. Seen some opportunities presented by Greenbrier East in this inning.
The 0-1 delivery from Goodwin. Outside for ball one.
I mean, Goodwin looked pretty good out there in his first inning of work, and now he's had some walks given up here.
That one chopped. And they'll move the runners over to second and third on the bunt.
Yep, good bunt by Ben Reisenweber. Got it down the line.
Sack bunt, really.
Yeah, prevents both runners.
With just one out here is Keegan Everhart looking for a big RBI opportunity here. Get things closer. That one hits him on the helmet as he tried to bend out of the way. So bases will be loaded for Murphy Clement in the 9-hole, who did officially strike out when he was in that interference call.
Right, that's what it gets ruled as. So
first pitch into Clementi, knocks that one down, or hits that one down the line, but it goes foul. He was looking to clear the bases on that one, Nick.
Yeah, I mean, what else could you really want to do here besides hit a grand slam if you're Murphy Clement?
The 0-1 delivery catches the zone for strike two as Murphy Clement now behind 0-2, got to go in defense mode.
If that one would have got down and rolled deep into that corner, could definitely have scored those 3 runners.
Low for ball 1. Maybe he would even think about trying to come home.
Yeah, maybe. Tougher if it's in there in right field.
Yeah, that's true. Already another pitcher warming. That one hit. Almost grabbed by the shortstop, but a 1-run scores. Coming around is the second runner. And they'll score, and it's a 3-2 ball game with Clement out at third. They're going to bring the runner home, and not in time. Keegan Everhart comes home to score the tying run. We're tied up at 3 just like that.
Yeah, Murphy out there at second base, but you do score and clear the base paths. Coach Myler, advising him on probably should stay at first, but him coming over to second did allow them to score another run and tie the game. So, you'll trade that out there, I think, overall if you're Martinsburg.
Brand
for
new
that
ball
extra
game.
Run. Now we're tied up.
So an RBI, 2 RBI single, and that one a great grab by the third baseman and Patton, and that'll end the inning, but not before Martinsburg can score 3 to even this thing back up at 3. You're tuned into high school baseball on Talk Radio WRNR TV 10, back in 60 seconds.
To get the best opportunity to be seen and recruited, join the American Legion Post 14 Hornets baseball team. Managed by Trip Tobin, Post 14 will prepare you for the next level by playing the best possible schedule, along with an experienced coaching staff and alumni coming back to help guide you through the process. Don't believe me? Ask Washington Patriot and Fairmont State commit Cam Moore.
I've gotten a lot of looks with Post 14 more than any other team. It's probably been one of my favorite teams to play for.
The Berkeley Post 14 Hornets are the premier Legion baseball team in the area.
There's a local family moving in our territory.
What do you want from me?
Taste it. It's really good.
We'll go to the mattresses.
It's not personal. It's strictly business. Leave the guns. Take the pizza.
Rock's, now serving hot, fresh pizza to die for.
Ow, that really hurt.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park, all knotted up at 3 after both teams score 3 in the second inning. We'll head now to the third inning, due up for the Spartans of Greenbrier East, the 3, 4, and 5 hitters, and Patton, Boswell, and Morgan. Patton had that sure-handed play at third base, a web gem, Nick.
Yeah, and game 1 really didn't go Patton's way defensively, but definitely a really nice play there to end the inning.
Reisenweber's first pitch into Patton catches the zone for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery, that one hit into right field. The second baseman tried to grab it as it was hitting the short right field, but it'll be safe at first on kind of a half-hearted swing.
Yeah, sometimes all it takes is a little blooper to get you a hit. That was the case there.
Boswell drew up. He walked and scored as the first runner in the last inning. So we've got a man warming for Greenbrier East. I believe that's 25, Eli Green out there. First pitch, they're going to double him off. And we've got 2 outs now. It's a great catch by Everhart and throw over to Lupus. And now we've got 2 outs in the inning, Nick, on just a couple of pitches.
Keegan double play Everhart. That's how he ended game 1.
Yeah.
Similar way. When he wasn't a line drive, it was a pop out. The 4-3 double play there. Now at bat is Clayton Morgan. He singled, walked and came around to score. And Oviedo can't get it, but he'll pick it up and throw it over to Lupus, and that will end the inning on the 5-3 ground out. We'll head to the bottom of the third after this 60-second break. You're tuned into high school baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10, back in 60.
You've been in an accident. The choice of a lawyer may be the biggest decision you make for you and your family's future. At Mansion Ferretti, we offer a free consultation and no fees until we win your case. Call us today and protect your future. Mansion Ferretti, when you need justice.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park. Spencer Dupuy, Nick Verzolini, happy to have you with us. Braden Schaffner, Dylan Bishop on cameras, back in the studio, Colin McLaughlin. 3-3 ball game here. 2 up for Martinsburg. Oviedo, Lupus, and Sifford, the 2-3-4 hitters. Oviedo and Lupus both walked last time out. First pitch swinging for Oviedo this time. He fouls that one off to the third base side. The 0-1 delivery popped up into shallow right center field. Coming in and making the catch.
Nobody
caught it. Dropped in for Oviedo.
There's 4 guys there, but nobody caught it.
So Oviedo now on first base, just like he was last inning.
Number 3, Michael Lupus.
That one hit the Bermuda square, since there was 4 guys there.
A bloop single.
I feel like somebody's got to be able to make that play, but still, I mean, if nobody comes over and tries to get there, then it's definitely a single for Oviedo.
That one bounces off the catcher's gear, and Oviedo goes to second. Lupus at the plate.
Can Martinsburg take advantage here of Michael Lupus?
2-0 delivery. Lupus swings straight through that one. He wanted to hit that one out to left center field.
Yeah, hitters count.
Maybe to the scoreboard.
Figured he was getting a fastball, but jumped out a little bit ahead of it.
That one inside for ball 3. 3-1 the count. Three-one delivery. Swung on, popped up to shallow left center field. Making the catch there was DeHaven. With 1 out now. On the pop out.
Number 4, Landon Sifford.
The fly out to center field. Landon Sifford 2 up. Hit into a double play his last time up. But now he's got a runner in scoring position with 1 out. Trying to at least advance him or bring him home. First pitch in there for a ball. That one lifted into left field, and that one's going to go foul down the line. One now the count, 1 out.
Yeah, with 1 out, runner on second. No outs, though, at the time when Oviedo took second. So if you're 3-4 guys up, you'd like to be able to come through.
1-1 delivery catches the zone for strike 2. Sifford now behind 1-2.
Sifford last year seemed to always hit better with 2 strikes.
The 1-2 delivery fouled off, out of play. Some more people starting to trickle in here. This double dip from P.O. Faulkner Park. The 1-2 delivery. That one popped up the left side. Patton coming under it. He makes the catch for out number 2. P5 there for Sifford. Brings up Carson Buber, who walked and came around to score in the second inning. So he's looking for an RBI opportunity here with Oviedo on second. First pitch to Buber. Hard hit ball, but it will get caught by the outfielder's Detko, and that will end the bottom of the third inning here with the pop out to 9, fly out to the right fielder. That'll do it. We'll take a step aside for a 60-second break. When we come back, we'll have the fourth inning. After this 60-second break, you're tuned into high school baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10 back in 60.
Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring project? And start with Trips Flooring, proudly serving the area for more than 25 years, specializing in floor sanding and refinishing, along with installation of new flooring, including hardwood, tile, vinyl, laminate, carpet, and the hottest trend in flooring, luxury vinyl, tile, and luxury vinyl plank. Are you on a budget? Check out their warehouse, cash and carry, or call 304-229-7009, or visit them online at tripsfloorsanding.com.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park. Top of the fourth inning. 2 up for Greenbrier East, the 6, 7, 8 men. Detko, Bennett, and Goodwin. Goodwin walked, and there was a ground-out RBI for Bennett. But Zion Detko due up here. Checking in on Ryzen Weber's pitch count. Up to 51 pitches through 3 innings, 3 hits, 3 runs, all 3 earned, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts, facing 14 batters. That one swung on a hit on a line, and that's going to be fair as it goes past the outstretched glove of Lupus. Murphy Clement gets it. He's going to throw into second. It's going to be close, but Detko is safe sliding in. A leadoff double for Zetko as Greenbrier East is now in business. With the leadoff double down the right field line.
Now batting number 9.
Gavin Bennett had an RBI on a 6-3 ground out last time. Here he's looking for an RBI single. First pitch into him. He's in there for called strike 1. Ball game all knotted up at 3 here in the fourth inning. That one swung on and hit over to Oviedo. Grabs it, throws over to Lupus, and Lupus thought he tagged him. The umpire calls him safe, and this is one of those situations where the umpire with a runner on base is going to be behind the pitcher's mound, not along the first baseline. It's another one of those situations today, Nick.
Yeah, it was really close down the line. I thought he might have avoided the tag, but it was pretty close. It could have gone either way, I think. Obviously, I don't have the best view of it compared to what the umpire could have had down the line. If
E5 officially. That one bunted. Going up the first baseline, Lupus won't throw. Everyone is safe. Runners, the bases are loaded with no outs here in the top of the fourth inning. Greenbrier East looking to break this stalemate.
Yeah, that's really tough if you're Ben Reisenweber out there on the mound because you give up back-to-back base runners on balls hit on the ground in the infield. Oviedo, he made a great effort on the play earlier, but unfortunately it didn't work out with the throw, and then there, a ground ball kind of perfectly placed bunt down the line.
First pitch in to DeHaven's a called strike 1. DeHaven fouls that one off. He's behind 0-2. And DeHaven had an RBI single his last time up. Looking to do the same here, clear the bases. That one fouled off again. So he's in defense mode here. The 0-2 delivery from Reisenweber. Swung on, popped up in no man's land, and Clement comes up to grab it. They're going to try to get him at home, and they don't. They can't tag him. Sifford thought he tagged him, but home plate umpire Keith Allison says he didn't tag him out.
I don't think he got him. I think he was safe.
But it is one out here. But it's an RBI sacrifice fly.
Now batting number 24
for Peyton DeHaven. We'll go back to the top of the lineup being Klein. 4-3 now the lead for Greenbrier East. He swung on that one. 0-1 the count here, one out. Runners on the corners now. Look for Goodwin to try to steal second. Strike call in there, 0-2. So it would take the double play out of order.
Yeah, with a runner on third and at the high school level, you're going to probably see a guy take second here.
The 0-2 delivery, that's behind him for ball one.
That might have been the pitch to go on.
The 1-2 delivery from Reisenweber. That swung on and hit down the line to Oviedo. They're not going to get two. They're going to try to get one, and they do, but seed another run. It is 5-3 Greenbrier East on the RBI sacrifice ground out from Ian Klein.
Now batting number 14.
Interesting to see if Greenbrier East can hang on to this lead. So far, every time they've had a lead today, going back to game one, Martinsburg's battled back and either tied the game or took the lead themselves.
Good job here.
1-0 pitch here. That one, and a great catch there by Buber to end the inning, but not before Greenbrier East is able to put up plate two and take a 5-3 lead. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth inning after this 60-second break. You're tuned into EPAC Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. Back in 60 seconds.
Jambo Construction and Fencing Company, LLC, is a veteran-owned and operated company right here in the Eastern Panhandle, West Virginia, that specializes in decks, fencing, and hardscaping. Find us on Facebook at Jambo Construction and Fencing to see more of the projects we've completed. For a free estimate, you can call Bo Bartley at 304-268-5452 or Jamie Gall at 304-279-5053. We are licensed and insured in the state of West Virginia, and as Martinsburg alums, we say, go Bulldogs.
April is National Donate Life Month. WVU Medicine is joining the effort to raise awareness for organ donation. Did you know that more than 100,000 people are waiting for life-saving organ transplants? One donor can save up to 9 people through organ donation, provide sight for 2 people through cornea donation, and restore health for more than 150 people through tissue donation. Join WVU Medicine and help spread awareness about the gift of donation. And if you haven't registered, visit registerme.org.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park here. Greenbrier East played at 2 in the top of the fourth inning to take a 5-3 lead. Spencer Queenick Verzolini, happy to have you with us here. Braden Schaffner going back to run camera here. Dylan Bishop along the secondary camera. Colin McLaughlin back in the studio. 5-3 lead for the Greenbrier East Spartans here in the second game of a double dip. As due up from Martinsburg. 6, 7, 8 hitters, Owen Rubenthal, Ben Reisenweber, and Keegan Everhart. Rubenthal walked, came around to score his last time up. Or excuse me, first time up in the second inning. First pitch in there for a ball, 1-0 the count.
Rubenthal not a batting glove guy.
Old-fashioned.
Yeah.
Second pitch in there, 4 ball outside. 2-0 the count. 2-0 delivery from Goodwin. It skips in. 3-0. Delivery outside on the 4-pitch walk for Owen Rubenthal. He's walked both times, both plate appearances so far. Brings Reisenweber up, who sack bunted his first time up. First pitch into him. In there for called strike one. The 0-1 delivery outside. They're going to throw down to first, but getting back in time there was Rubenthal. One delivery from Goodwin coming up. That one way outside for ball two. Kind of lost the grip on that one, it appeared, Nick.
Yeah, it looked like it. Definitely trying to locate his pitches here, knowing that this Martinsburg offense has been pretty potent here today.
That one's in the other batter's box as well. Brings the count to 3-1. So we've seen some 5-pitch walks so far today. 3-1 delivery. And that'll be a 5-pitch walk once again. Back-to-back walks to Rubenthal and Reisenweber. Martinsburg now in business with runners on first and second and no outs. Everhart to the plate.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 2, Keegan.
Yeah, nobody out. Be interesting to see what Coach Byler has Everhart do. We know he's got great speed. Maybe he lays down a bunt here.
Pitcher, number 6, Logan Wilt.
Logan Wilt now will run at first. But that's kind of my prediction, is that he'll lay down some sort of bunt here. Because he can bunt for it.
He can leg out that base hit on a bunt.
He's anticipating it as well. And he pulls the bat back.
1-0, they count that one outside. Goodwin looks back, the runner at second. The 1-0 delivery, and Keegan Everhart pulls back once again, makes it 2-0. So Martinsburg gets ready to head to the Mingo Bay Classic. They'll start on Tuesday versus Archbishop Malloy out of New York. As it's a balk.
Well, you got
both runners up. As both runners advance, now 2 runners in scoring position for Everhart. He's going to probably not bunt now. Now one outside for ball 3.
Yeah, this has been interesting for Godwin out there. He was doing really well.
That one in there for called strike 1.
Just seems to have lost a little bit of his control. Nobody warming in the bullpen yet, but
we saw a guy warming earlier, but don't know if that might have been just to get in some pitches. Strike 2 there, swinging. Brings the count to 3-2.
Yes, so do you come out and talk to him here at some point? I think if he walks another one here, you have to.
The full count delivery, that one fouled off. Just deadened as it changed from the dirt turf to the grass turf. Full count delivery, and that one outside in the dirt for ball 4. The bases are loaded after 3 straight walks and a balk.
Yep, and here comes the mound visit.
Due up with the mound visit here. And it looks like we're going to get a pitching change. We will step aside for a 60-second break, reset you after this 60 seconds. You're tuning into EPAC Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR TV 10, back in 60 seconds.
Remember when you were a little kid and saw your first deer?
Oh, how cute.
As an adult, maybe you've had a different experience.
Where'd that come from?
Bambi mess up your dream machine? Call Cody's Auto Body today at 304-901-4777 and get the work done right the first time. Cody's Auto Body, 851 Wilston Street in Martinsburg, has a team of auto body professionals with a lifetime of experience putting your ride back together again, regardless of how it got that way. Cody's Auto Body.
I pre-planned my funeral to make it easier on my family. They were relieved to know I'll get just what I want.
My family actually thanked me for taking matters into my own hands. Turns out having this awkward conversation wasn't awkward at all.
Pre-planning is my choice. There are certain things about me my family may not know. Now they won't need to guess.
The choices are yours. The peace of mind is theirs. Pre-plan your funeral with Brown Funeral Homes and everything will be taken care of. Find out more online at brownfuneralhomeswv.com. Brown Funeral Homes, here for you.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park. Pitching changes brought to you by Small Insurance Group in Martinsburg, your total insurance solution at 121 Administrative Drive. Call 304-263-3361. As Goodwin's day is done after 3 and some change. 2 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, 7 walks, 1 strikeout on 63 pitches, 27 for strikes, facing 17 batters, hitting 1 batter as well. Eli Green checks into the ball game here. Due up is Murphy Clement, who had a hard hit out earlier to left center field. Fortunately, it was an out.
He got a single, but he was out at second.
He was out at second, that's what it was.
Yeah, so he came through
2
earlier
RBI
in this same situation. Bases were loaded then as well.
2 RBI single, excuse me there. I think that was in game 1.
No, that was in this game.
No, that he had a hard hit out.
Maybe, yeah.
First pitch into Murphy Clement. Catches the zone for strike 1.
Murphy hasn't had that many opportunities, but on the year, you look at his numbers, and they've been good in the opportunities he has had.
That one swung on, hit into right center field. Going back on it is DeHaven, and 1 run will score, and the other will move up from second. So an RBI sacrifice fly for Murphy Clement as he gets things done one way, and now it's a 1-run ball game with runners on first and third with 1 out.
I mean, he missed the whole season last year due to the foot injury that he suffered in football. So, still trying to adjust from that, I'm sure, a little bit. And he's been a productive guy here today at the plate for the Bulldogs.
Turns the lineup over with 1 out. You might see Everhart run here to break up the double play, and that he does. Didn't get a great jump, but the ball not on line to where the base was.
Right, yeah, and with the pitch location, too, it made it pretty easy for Morgan to throw down. And you don't see in that situation then Wilt come home.
That wasn't low.
Or
for strike 1, or excuse me, ball 1.
Is that Wilt down there at third?
Yes.
Okay.
Wilt, the courtesy runner.
That's what I thought.
That one hit into right center field. Making the catch is Zetko, but coming around to score on the sacrifice fly is Wilt. All things are all tied up once again.
Yeah, we knew.
Sacrifice fly for Jordan Canby.
We knew Martinsburg wasn't going to go down, easily. And some free bases given up by Greenbrier East allows Martinsburg back into the game with a few sacrifices here in a row.
Oviedo due up. That one outside for ball 1. A key 2-out RBI situation here for the sophomore, who last year we saw play defensively but not get a lot of opportunities to hit. He's really changed that this year, having some good opportunities at the plate.
Yeah, with last year's team, you had so many seniors that could hit and pitch, and when some of those guys were pitching, he would play the field, and we would see people, of course, pinch hit for him because they had so many guys on their bench that could hit as well.
2-1's the count here. The 2-1 delivery from Green in there for strike 2.
So it wasn't necessarily that Oviedo couldn't hit last year, too. It was just so much so that they had guys with more experience that deserved those at-bats.
That one fouled off. And then knock out the camera?
I think the battery just died on it a few seconds ago, so I'm going to have to go down there and change it. Or I may have Braden do it.
2-2, 2 outs. The pitch to Oviedo swung on and missed for strike 3. The Bulldogs go down, but not before they score 2 to tie this thing up once again at 5. We'll head to the top of the 5th inning after this 60-second break. You're tuning to high school baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10 back in 60 seconds.
Laura. Hey, Laura. What's with the sunglasses? Ouch!
The word is spreading. Bechtel Jewelers is home to some dangerously brilliant diamonds.
See the difference at Bechtel Jewelers in Inwood. Sunglasses not included.
The Honda HR-V, CR-V, Pilot, Passport, and Ridgeline. They all have one thing in common. They never back off from a challenge. Available with all-wheel drive, the Honda SUV lineup has the performance you can count on and the capability to amaze. It's no wonder Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com named Honda the 2022 Best Value Brand.
CMA's Honda of Winchester, 3985 Valley Pike. CMA, moving lives forward.
Based on 2022 brand image awards from Kelley Blue Book, visit KBB.com for more information.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park. Spencer DePuy, Verzolini, happy to have you with us. Top half of the 5th inning here. Just about an hour into this one. First pitch at 12:36. It's 1:36 now here. It's all tied up at 5, and the game Trip Tobin's not here. Could be the game that it goes 14 innings, Nick. As Trip always makes that joke on the air, he said, or off the air, on the air. We're going 14 tonight, guys. Could actually happen this time.
Number 15, Gabe Patton.
Gabe Patton due up with Reisenweber still on the bump for the Bulldogs. First pitch into Patton. Catches the zone for strike 1. Patton, Boswell, and Morgan due up. Patton and Morgan both have hits today. The 0-1 pitch. Low for ball 1. Count even at 1. Catches the zone on that 1-1 count, or 1-1 pitch, makes it 1-2. Looking to see if anybody warming in that Bulldog bullpen. Doesn't look like it from here. That one hit over to Everhart at second. He'll throw to Lupus for the first out of the inning. On the 4-3 ground out for Patton. Boswell due up now.
Number 5, Darius Boswell.
He is 0 for 1 and walked, came around to score in the second inning that the Greenbrier East Spartans scored 3 in. First pitch into him, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery, low and outside for ball 1. That one swung on and missed as Boswell wanted to take that one out of the park. Brings the count to 1-2. Reisenweber. The 2-2 deliver, excuse me. Low for ball 3. Three-two delivery outside, and he'll walk Boswell. Second walk of the day. Or of this game.
Now batting, number 20, Clayton Morgan.
Clayton Morgan due up. He singled earlier in the ball game. That one popped up and out of play. One out. Top of the 5th inning, all knotted up at 5. 3 runs in the second for both teams and 2 runs in the fourth for both teams. That's how we got here. That one Sifford couldn't grab, so running to second is Boswell. Now in scoring position here to break up this, potentially break up this tie. The 1-1 delivery, swung on, hit to left field, and that one is foul. That had home run distance, Nick.
It did, good piece of hitting by Morgan. Just unfortunately for him, it was foul down the line there and left. What's been, a pretty fun back and forth game. That one had a chance.
I'm going to change this game in an instant. All knotted up at 5. That one swung on, fouled off. Continues the count here at 1-2. Coach Kurt Zarnecki will walk out here, talk to his pitcher and catcher battery. 1-2 the count. Look at some other scores here. Just trying to get a read on some things here. I believe we talked about earlier, Musselman starting a doubleheader today. That game's set for, should be getting going here soon. Don't believe it started yet. Against Lincoln County. That one swung on and missed for strike 3. Down goes Morgan in a big situation.
Now batting, number 13, Zion Zetko.
Due up is Zetko. Spring Mills fell 12-2 in their first game of a doubleheader at Philip Barber. Game 2 set to go start at 3 p.m. First pitch into Zetko, fouled off 0-1. The 0-1 pitch goes in there and doesn't catch the zone here, or 1-1. 2 outs, top of the 5th inning. That one in there, inside, nearly hits him.
Yeah, it'd be unfortunate for Greenbrier East to strand that runner there at second.
2-1 delivery, low for ball 3. So Reisenweber, you can see maybe coming to the end here at 85 pitches. Three-1 delivery, and they'll walk him. Walking is Zetko. 2 on, 2 out here after 2 walks in this inning, with Gavin Bennett due up. With the ground out RBI in the 2nd inning. '86th pitch coming. That one swung on and missed by Bennett. Runners on first and second for the Spartans. The 0-1 delivery from Reisenweber, swung on and missed for strike 2. It's a timeout granted by home plate umpire Keith Allison. The 0-2 delivery outside for ball 1. With the runners on first and second, 2 outs, top of the 5th inning. This game all knotted up at 5. Second game of a doubleheader. The 1-2 delivery swung on and missed. Strike 3, will have to check, throw the runner down to first. And they do get out of the inning unscathed as leave 2 runners on. Does Greenbrier East will head to the bottom of the 5th inning. After this 60-second break, you're tuned into high school baseball on Talk Radio WRNR TV 10. Back in 60 seconds.
And the streak continues! CMA's Martinsburg dealerships continue to knock out the competition with their competitive pricing, extensive selection, and lifetime powertrain warranty. With over 450 new and used vehicles in stock and on the way, CMA won't leave you waiting on a bench.
That's right, CMA's Martinsburg dealerships are once again the most valuable dealers in the area.
For the strongest and deepest lineups, visit CMA's Martinsburg dealerships online at martinsburg.cmacars.com today. And good luck to all Panhandle High School student athletes.
Providing reliable protection since 1877, we are Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Companies. From small beginnings and over a century later, we maintain our dedication to our policyholders to provide dependable insurance protection and excellent customer service. Protecting everything from your home to your business has never been easier. Our team is here to ensure that you, your family, and your assets are taken care of. We enjoy giving back and doing our part to keep Martinsburg a great place to be.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park. Spencer Dupuy, Nick Verzolini, happy to have you with us. Cameramen this afternoon for this double dip between the Bulldogs and the Spartans are Braden Schaffner and Dylan Bishop. Back in the studio, Colin McLaughlin. Bottom of the fifth inning, do it for Martinsburg. 3, 4, 5 batters, Lupus, Sifford, and Buber. We're all tied up at 5 in this one. Martinsburg trying to break the tie here.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 3.
In a good place in the order to do that. Your 3, 4, 5 hitters due up, and guys that are all swinging a pretty good bat right now.
First pitch into Lupus, called strike 1. Second pitch high for ball 1, brings the count even at 1-1. The 1-1 delivery for Green in there for called strike 2. The 1-2 delivery inside for ball 2. We're even up at 2. Bottom of the fifth inning, tied up at 5. The 2-2 delivery swung on, hit down the line. That's a fair ball. It'll go into the corner, and Lupus will round first, go to second for a stand-up double to lead things off here in the bottom of the fifth inning and put the Bulldogs in business, Nick.
Yeah, Mike Lupus is just, seeing the ball really well. There he just gets it down the line into left. And stand-up double. Beautiful piece of hitting by Michael Lupus. And like I said, perfect spot in the order to be in with these 3, 4, 5 guys due up.
Sifford tried to bunt their fouls. That one off. The count now at 0-1.
Not very often do you have your 4-hitter bunting, but with a guy like Landon Sifford, good speed, and not only that, in this kind of back-and-forth game where you're tied up here, you'd love to take the lead. If you can get that runner to third, you trust Carson Buber to find a way to get hard enough contact to get that run in.
The 0-1 delivery, that moves Landon Sifford down. I think he might have locked his knee up there.
Yeah, it could have been. He's caught now both games, so.
The 1-1 delivery again, that shakes him out of the box as he has to duck down and out of the way. Brings the count to 2-1. Losing grip of that one is Green. Back-to-back pitches. The 2-1 delivery inside for ball 3. 3-1 here. Hitters count.
Clearly trying to keep the ball inside on Sifford. Some of them, though, just have kind of lost a little bit of their control.
3-1 delivery hit on into right center field. Going back on it is Zetko. He'll make the catch. Lupus will go to third.
So opposite of the bunt sacrifice, but you still get the sacrifice fly out to right center to get your runner over to third with just one out. And like I said, you have pretty good confidence that Carson Buber can find some sort of way of getting this run in to take the lead.
Buber at the plate. He walked in his first plate appearance, popped up in the second one. First pitch to him outside for ball 1, the first time seeing Green. The 1-0 delivery swung on and missed by Buber.
Yep, tough pitch there. Looked like a breaking ball that went below the knees at the last moment.
The 1-1 delivery, 1 out. High for ball 2. Two-one. That fouled off down the right field line and out of play. The 2-2 delivery. It's behind the batter, makes it 3-2.
What a play by the catcher.
Yeah, that could have been a run in. Green getting a little wild here. The 3-2 delivery hit on into straight center field. Coming in on it is DeHaven. He'll make the catch, but coming around to score is Lupus, and Martinsburg takes the 6-5 lead on the sacrifice fly from Carson Buber.
Yeah, and like I said, I felt like Buber had a great opportunity if you could just find a way to get Lupus to third to make some sort of contact and get that run in, and he does exactly that. Perfectly doing your job by both Landon Sifford and Carson Buber after Michael Lupus gets that leadoff double.
Owen Rubenthal at the plate. Rubenthal has walked in both plate appearances, including last inning, to lead things off. First one in there for a ball. Second one barely catches the zone. Bring the count even at 1-1. That one fouled off to the back netting. Trying to see if Martinsburg maybe going with a different pitcher coming out, but that one hit on a line decline. He can't make the catch. Rubenthal's rounding first. That one's going to go to the wall, to the warning track and stop. Going to third is Rubenthal. He'll stand up as he comes in to third on a single where he advances on the air. There's a ball went past Klein and kind of stopped where the dirt track meets the grass, Nick. Didn't go all the way to the wall.
Yeah, and good piece of hitting either way by Rubenthal. And we've already seen some good hitting from him, but there he goes opposite field and does some damage.
First pitch now to Reisenweber is a ball, 1, and then the second pitch comes in there for a strike, 1-1. That one wild, a little wild again, 2-1 the count. This Reisenweber had a sacrifice bunt in the second inning and walked and came around to score. His place came around to score with Wilt last inning. That one outside again, 3-1 the count for Ben Reisenweber, who's had a pretty good day on the mound. 4 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts, and he'll walk again. Figure Wilt coming in to be the courtesy runner. Courtesy runners are courtesy of the Berkeley Post 14 Hornets. They play at this very ballpark that help fund the turf infield and the upgrades altogether.
Keegan Everhart.
Keegan Everhart comes to the plate.
So just one mistake could be what Martinsburg needed to get another run across here.
I want it high and outside for ball 1 to Everhart. Everhart was hit by pitch, came around to score, and walked and went to third before being stranded last inning. Second pitch outside again for a ball, 2-0 the count.
Keegan Everhart's just been a guy that Martinsburg stuck in the lineup and has just found ways to contribute, mainly on the defensive end, but his bat has picked up a little bit as well, and really solid member of this team, whether it be as a courtesy runner, defensive guy or even with his hitting at times this year.
2-0 delivery in there for call strike one after the throw over to check the runner and Wilt at first.
You'd like to see him obviously come through here if you're the Bulldogs. And
be a big 2-out knock. 2-1 delivery running is Wilt. They're just going to let him go on the catcher's indifference. Now both runners in scoring position. A ball in the gap could lead you, put you up 2 or 3 runs here. Everhart at the plate. 3-1 delivery, and he'll walk him. That's 2 walks and a hit by pitch for Everhart.
Yep, bases loaded now, and
Murphy Clement once again.
Yeah, he's been in this situation now 3 times, and so far he's got an RBI at least every single time. So, here he could really add to his total and maybe make his argument for a WV Medicine Player of the Game if Martinsburg can hold on.
Got a guy warming in the bullpen. Believe it's number 6, and I think they're going to make the change right now.
And it looks to be the case.
Believe it's 6 or 8.
Well, if it's 6, that would be Wilson again, who just pitched in the last game.
Well, I don't see
that might be an 8.
I don't see an 8 on the game changer.
No, that is 6. So I think that's Riley Wilson.
Riley Wilson. All right, we'll step aside for a.
If they're changing.
They're not changing.
Nope, they're just saying, hey, he's ready now, it appears.
Oh, I thought he was coming back down because they were going to change him there. Guess not yet. Maybe see if they can get out of this inning.
Yeah, you'd like to get out or just, you
that
don't
1 run given up.
Save a few pitches here for Wilson, but he didn't pitch that much, so he could continue.
First pitch into Murphy Clement, called strike 1.
Or I guess enter in this game after pitching in the earlier game.
Clement in the game changers registered with 4 RBIs today.
Yeah, it's definitely been, a good outing for Murphy. It's a tough, position that he plays to earn playing time because they have a lot of guys out there in right field.
The 0-2 delivery. That one chopped down the line. Murphy is going to try to run it out, and he does. An infield single legged out by Murphy Clement, and that drives in a run and an RBI single. Martinsburg up 7-5 here.
Well, if anybody was going to leg out an infield single on the Martinsburg Bulldogs, Clement is usually a good bet. Can be. I mean, they got a lot of speed on this team, but, the Clements and both Murphy and Hudson are kind of known for having some of the most speed around the area.
Now you bring back to the top of the lineup to Jordan Canby, who's had a sac fly RBI last inning. That one outside, and that will bring home the runner as he slides home, and he's safe in Logan Wilt. It's now 8-5, and both runners will advance on the wild pitch.
A big inning here for the Bulldogs to extend this lead. Really giving Reisenweber now, some comfort out there on the mound.
The 1-1 delivery swung on and missed by Jordan Canby. 8-5 as the Bulldogs score 3 here to take the lead. Looking for more with Canby at the plate. The 1-2 delivery. Low and bounces in the turf for ball 2.
But this is what happens when you don't make that pitching change. As it does look like Reisenweber is going to come out. I think he's out there just kind of loosening his arm a little bit.
That one chopped back up the middle, and Canby legs out the single. Scoring is Keegan Everhart. 9-5 here as Martinsburg has plated 4 runs in this inning on the RBI single for Jordan Canby.
Yeah, like I said, if you're going to pick guys to leg out infield singles, Jordan Canby would be another nominee to do that if it wasn't, Murphy Clement or some of these other guys. Of course, like I said, there's a lot of speed on this team.
Might have to change the scorebook here if Oviedo reaches. Well, they'll have batted around in this inning. knocks the helmet off. Hit by pitch.
And now I think we'll see that pitching change that they were trying to. Well, coach might be just checking on Oviedo, yeah, and now he's going to come out and make that change.
Double check that he makes a change before we go to break here. And he will, so we'll step aside for a 6-second break. When we come back, we'll have the pitching change. You're tuned into high school baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10 back in 60 seconds.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg is the place to be. Join us every night to relax and enjoy football or basketball games featuring either the Martinsburg Bulldogs, Shepherd University Rams, or West Virginia Mountaineers. We will have steak night every Wednesday, shrimp nights every Thursday, and now taco and margarita nights every Tuesday. You can find us on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg.
Happiness grows here. Orr's Farm Market.
Spring has sprung. Time to head to Orr's Farm Market to find your flowers, veggie plants, bagged mulches, and potting soil. Visit our bakery counter to try our new homemade quiches, pepperoni rolls, and don't forget our pie flavor of the month for April, Boston cream pie. We have West Virginia food products, local coffee, honey, maple syrup, dairy, and meat. We have 25 new Orr's jam and salsa flavors for you to try. Check us out at orrsfarmmarket.com, and remember, Orr's Farm Market, happiness grows here.
Faulkner Park here is a new pitcher. Pitching changes brought to you by Smallwood and Small Insurance, your total insurance solution in Martinsburg at 121 Administrative Drive. Call 304-263-3361. The day is over, and Riley Wilson comes in. He pitched earlier today, 2 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 strikeout on 25 pitches. And that signals the end of the line. Signals the end of the line for Elijah Green, who's responsible for all 3 base runners, ending in 2/3, 4 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned, 2 walks, 1 strikeout, 50 pitches. But again, those 3 runners are his responsibility on the base paths.
Yep, and Mike Lupus at the plate, so it doesn't get, again, he led off this inning, really got this rally starting. It doesn't get any easier for Wilson.
That one fouled off, and he had a double to start things off this inning.
Again, Martinsburg too, 9 runs on just 6 hits. So base running and, walks and hit by pitches have played a big factor today.
One fouled off again.
In both of these games.
1-2 the count.
Bulldogs also have 2 errors today defensively in this second game.
One-two delivery. That one hit down the third base line, but foul. It's almost exactly what he did the last time, Nick.
Yeah. He's got really good. Like I said, he's seeing the ball really well, Certainly has some home run power.
Saw that last year for the first time when we were down in Mingo Bay, right? Sakati, I think he hit the home run at.
Yeah, I think it was there. Are we going back there?
No, we are not.
Good.
We're going to one new place, Ainor High School. And we're going to historic Mike Johnson Park, Myrtle Beach High School, and Waccamaw High School. 2-2 delivery, 2 outs. That's low for ball 3. As Wilson's in danger of walking in a run.
Waccamaw, you get the press box down the line.
Yeah.
First base line press box.
3-2 delivery, 2 outs. That swung on, hit into left center field. Making the catch is the left fielder, Klein, and that'll end the inning, but not before Martinsburg can plate 4 runs to take a 9-5 lead. We'll head to the top of the 6th inning after this 6-second break. You're tuned into high school baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10 back in 60 seconds.
Looking for some nightlife? Then look no further. Laddie's Bar and Grill has a full bar and kitchen, pool table, and entertainment with great food at affordable prices. You can dine in or carry out by calling us at 304-263-5233. Laddie's is open Monday through Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 3 a.m. and Sundays from 10 a.m. to 3 a.m. We serve breakfast all day long, and our lunch and dinner specials are posted every day on our Facebook page. So stop on in to Laddie's Bar and Grill, located at 107 Lutz Avenue in Martinsburg.
And the streak continues!
CMA's Martinsburg dealerships continue to knock out the competition with their competitive pricing, extensive selection, and lifetime powertrain warranty. With over 450 new and used vehicles in stock and on the way, CMA won't leave you waiting on a bench.
That's right, CMA's Martinsburg dealerships are once again the most valuable dealers in the area.
For the strongest and deepest lineups, visit CMA's Martinsburg dealerships online at martinsburg.cmacars.com today. And good luck to all Panhandle High School student athletes.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park here. Top of the 6th inning, due up for Greenbrier East, down to their final 6 outs. 8, 9, and 1 hitters. As I believe there might be a pinch hitter here, because this is the pitcher's spot. Number 6
Now batting for the
is Riley Wilson.
Riley Wilson.
They'll keep him in. The game after he only went 7 pitches in a third of an inning. First pitch from Reisenweber. In there for called strike one. Reisenweber throwing his 90th pitch of the day. 20 away from the limit. That one high and outside or inside for ball 1, 1-1.
Yeah, pretty long time on the bench for Reisenweber, so how does he come out here and throw?
1-1 delivery in there for strike 2 called.
And we saw him, loosening the arm a little bit, so far he looks like he's pretty good out of the long inning.
That one high for ball 2 brings it even at 2-2. Two delivery, struck him out swinging. It's only the 6th strikeout of the day for Reisenweber.
Only the 6th?
I say only, but 6 is a lot.
Especially for 6 innings. Or not even, 5 1/3.
Yeah.
That's not bad at all.
I don't know, it just seemed like there's been a lot of ground ball outs.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, he's been around the zone for the most part here today. He had 1 or 2 innings where he had some issues, but he's fought through it. And that's kind of been the consistent thing for Ben Reisenweber throughout the season is he's battling, eating up innings for the Bulldogs, especially in these non-conference games.
2-0 the count here. The Reisenweber kicks, deals, and delivers the 2-0 pitch. That one grounded off to the left side. 2:07. We're into about an hour, 31 minutes since first pitch. That one in there for called strike 2, 2-2. This game started at 12:36. 2-2 delivery. That one hit on into left field. It'll drop for a leadoff single. Single for Peyton DeHaven. Now they'll go to bring back the top of the lineup, Klein.
DeHaven's been pretty good in this second game, finding ways to get on base, or really throughout the day. But in this game, he's getting hits.
Yeah,
not getting hit.
That one swung on and missed for strike 1 to Klein.
So 2 different things there.
Yeah.
But he's got 3 RBIs in this one from your 9-hitter. You definitely like to see that.
Yeah, you do. The 0-1 delivery from Reisenweber, low for ball 1 here, working with a runner on first.
Greenbrier East has really battled throughout the day.
The 1-1 delivery in there for called strike 2. Reisenweber nearing the end of his day here as he's at 101 pitches. Now 102 with that one.
I got another guy up in the bullpen for Greenbrier East.
That one fouled off.
But playing, this is their 4th game in 2 days, so that's tough to do.
Not sure if Martinsburg has somebody warming, but Reisenweber's got 7 more pitches to work with.
Yeah, Dylan's usually pretty good at giving me an angle there if they do.
That one swung on, hit into left field. That's going to drop again for a single, so back-to-back singles, and maybe you think about it here if you're Coach Byler.
Well, I mean, I would imagine you
got 5 more pitches to work with.
Right, you have maybe 2 more batters if you're lucky.
Yeah.
This will be probably his last batter.
He's looking down his lineup card here.
You could, just bring somebody in from the field if you wanted.
Well, I was told that maybe it'd be Alter. Maybe it would be Alter.
He did.
That one swung on, hit into right field in the gap. Coming around to score will be DeHaven. They're going to send Klein. He'll score as well. And just like that, this game now within 2. An RBI double for Ashton Cochran. 2 RBI double.
Yeah, Greenbrier East, they're definitely a solid team. And they're fighting again here. They've gotten right back into this ball game. And
Coach Byler will make the move here.
And that'll be it for...
I think Oviedo is actually coming in.
That's who it looks like, yeah.
All right, we'll step aside for a 6-second break. When we come back, we'll have the pitching change. You're tuned in to high school baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10 back in 60.
This is Eric at Hagerstown Ford. Over the last decade, the way we buy things have evolved. Now, you get on your phone, click Want It, and it shows up at your front door. At Hagerstown Ford, it is that convenient. We've changed the car buying experience on the I-81 corridor forever. And with a return policy better than Walmart, there's absolutely no reason to buy a new or used car, truck, or SUV anywhere else. Just like Amazon, Hagerstown Ford will deliver the vehicle to you, where you are, and on your time. And if you don't want it, return it. No questions asked. Why waste your time at a car dealership playing the dumb back-and-forth games? Besides, we hate it more than you do. I assure you, no dealership from Winchester, Virginia to Washington, D.C. will beat our price. No dealership from Chambersburg, Pennsylvania to Baltimore, Maryland will beat our price. And no other dealership will allow you to return it if you don't want it. Hagerstown Ford absolutely provides the best experience at the best price. Visit HagerstownFord.com to schedule your VIP experience. Click on the vehicle you want and get your new ride delivered to you at no risk.
See dealer for details.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park here. Cue the trumpets. Oviedo comes in to pitch. After Reisenweber's day is done, after 5 1/3, 7 hits, 7 runs, 6 earned, 4 walks, 6 strikeouts on 105 pitches, 64 for strikes. Facing 29 batters. Pitching changes brought to you by Smallwood and Small Insurance Group in Martinsburg. Your total insurance solution at 121 Administrative Drive. Call 304-263-3361. Get some numbers here if this will load for Oviedo. 5 2/3 innings over 4 games. Pitch giving up 4 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts with a 3.7 ERA, leaving 4 on base and a batting average against of 190, Nick. Haven't seen a lot of Oviedo this season, but he's getting a chance to pitch here today.
Yeah, he was really good on the JV team last year as a pitcher, and then he pitched a little bit last season, not very often. I think maybe threw like 2 or 3 innings at the varsity level. But when we have seen him, he's been pretty good. So this is an opportunity to get a young guy, an inning or 2, and see what he can do out of the bullpen with a runner on second.
Gabe Patton due up here as there's 1 out. Inherited runner at second. That's the responsibility of Reisenweber. Pitch in there for the 1-0 pitch in there for swinging strike number 1 on Patton, who singled and grounded out today after striking out in the first inning. That one in the turf for ball 2. 2-1 delivery, swung on, fouled off. Rubenthal trying to get it, but he runs out of room along the right field line. Patton, as I mentioned, ground out 4-3 last time up. Single in the third inning and striking out in the first. Pitch in there, called, strike 3. Got 2 outs now as Oviedo comes in and strikes out Patton.
It looked like it might have been a backdoor curveball from Braden Oviedo. Kind of came in on him and then came right across that inside corner at the last moment there.
First pitch to Darius Boswell outside for ball 1. He's been walked twice and then lined into a double play earlier in the third inning. The 1-0 delivery from Oviedo, high for ball 2. Oviedo trying to get out of this Jambo jam. The 2-0 delivery. That one fouled off down the line. Almost grabbed by, it looks like, the bullpen catcher for Greenbrier East. Nonetheless, we're at a 2-1 count here. 2 outs. 2 runs have come across this inning for Greenbrier East. That one low for ball 3. Sifford's able to track it down before Patton's able, not Patton, Cochran's able to go to third. Three-1 delivery from Oviedo. That one grounded down the line to Lupus. He's going to throw over to Rubenthal, and there's an error. And coming around to score is Cochran. And now Greenbrier East has brought this within 1 on the air, on the throw.
Yeah, I think Lupus probably should have just held on to it there after not fielding it cleanly initially. It's going to be a pretty tough play. Probably weren't going to get the runner there anyway. So that error allows that run to come around and score from second, and now it's just a 1-run game.
9-8's the score. 3 have come across in this one as that foul ball knocks off the hat and mask of home plate umpire Keith Allison. He's none worse for the wear. It's Jeff King, the infield umpire, will go and double check with him.
Yep, Sifford comes out, speaks with his pitcher. Just make sure everything good here with the home plate umpire, and he returns to the spot. So.
Oh, 1 count here on Clayton Morgan, the catcher. 1 runner on here, 1-run game. And running to second with the catcher's indifference is Boswell. One delivery from Oviedo. That one catches the zone for called strike 2.
See what Oviedo can do. Here, gets ahead, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 delivery. Sifford can't keep that one in front of him, so running the third now is Boswell, 90 feet from tying this one up.
Yeah, don't need to worry about checking the runner if you're Oviedo, but obviously now that might eliminate your curveball.
2-2 for Oviedo, grounded over to Lupus. Lupus will throw over to first, and that'll end the inning, but not before. Greenbriers can rally for 3 and make this a 1-run ball game. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th inning. After this 60-second break, you're tuned in to EPAC Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. Back in 60 seconds.
Hello?
We're here again 3 times in the past 2 days.
You're where?
Bechtel Jewelers. Look.
Can Mom hear you?
No, she's in a diamond coma. Get her the pendant, or I will.
Hey, that's my credit card.
What? Can't hear you, Dad. You're breaking up.
It's going to take more than a crying baby to wake her out of this diamond coma. You're going to need a mega dose of jewelry from Bechtel Jewelers.
Hi, Crescia Hornby here. Larry DeMarco, broker of Modern Realty Results, believes he has some of the best real estate agents in the Eastern Panhandle. Agents at Modern Realty Results have years of experience and knowledge of the local real estate market. Agents within the office work as a team to provide quality customer service. We strive to always ensure client satisfaction through handling every transaction with honesty and integrity, all while offering competitive rates. Modern Realty Results is veteran-owned and managed. Please call us at 262-4222, modernrealtyresults.com.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park here. Bottom of the 6th inning. Due up for Martinsburg, Siffert, Buber, and Rubenthal. So Martinsburg clinging to a 1-run lead, 9-8. Looking for some insurance runs here, Nick.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, the way this game's gone, I think you're going to need some insurance runs. It seems like neither team can really put a stop to the other team's offense. So ideally, I think Martinsburg would like a run or 2 here to feel a little bit better about it. But it's been a good performance. I mean, you do have a 2-run lead, but that might not even be enough. Normally,
it's a 1-run lead.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot about that 1 run that came in there. But 1-run lead here, so. You'd like to have a 2-run lead at least.
First pitch to Sifford outside for ball 1. Going in there for a called strike 1, brings the count to 1-1. One delivery. That one swung on, popped up in the infield, calling off everyone else. Is Cochran at first, and he makes the first out of the inning. On the P3. Due up now, Carson Buber. He had an RBI sac fly his last time up. Popped out to the right fielder in the 3rd inning. And walked and came around to score in the 2nd inning. Looking to get some offense going here as that one passes to the backstop. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 delivery, that one inside and brushes Buber back a little bit, makes it 2-0. Martinsburg looking to tack on an insurance run, at least 1 up, 9-8. One line foul into the dugout.
Carson Buber got everybody aware. Better watch out in the dugout.
2-1 delivery. That swung on and hit into right field. Going back on it is Zetko. He makes the catch for out number 2 for the F9. Coming up to bat, the now first baseman, Owen Rubenthal. Started out as the DH today, but he now is the first baseman.
And Oviedo throwing some pitches out there in the bullpen just to keep himself loose. Right now, he's the closer.
Yeah. That one hit on the line to right field, and it's going to drop. It's right center field for Owen Rubenthal. He gets on with a single here with 2 outs.
Martinsburg's had a few balls that they've really made good contact with. That was one of them that actually got down and fell into play there. So Owen Rubenthal, he's been pretty impressive, I think. today. Had a few nice hits, and now Christian Alter's going to come in and
pinch hit
for
Ben Reisenweber.
Yep, Reisenweber here in the lineup. So Alter, this is his first at bat of the day. And then Logan Wilt will come in and
pinch run.
But they can re-enter Rubenthal. So you get a little bit more speed out there with Wilt. You can re-enter your first baseman there for the top of the 7th to try to close it out defensively. But here you get the speed and Wilt out there on the base path.
I believe Alter becomes your DH.
Yep.
Because they would have moved Rubenthal and Reisenweber around. Throw over there, back in time. First pitch now to Alter in there for called strike one. Barely catches the zone. Tripp just sent me a wild story I'm not reading on the air. Trying to get me to crack. That one off the catcher's gear. Advances. Wilt to second. I think Tripp is sending me all these text messages to get me a crack on the air. But, Nick, I'm not going to do it.
Don't look at your phone.
I'm about to have to go to Game Changer on there. My iPad's at 2%. 2 balls, 1 strike. Delivery on the way. That one fouled off for Alter. Alter, who had been getting an opportunity in right field, gets this DH pinch hitting opportunity.
Yeah. And he's got a great opportunity to drive in a run here and give you that insurance run that you're looking for if you're Martinsburg.
One out there for a ball brings the count to 3-2. Full count. 2 outs. Morgan Rhymes and delivers that one straight over to Patton at third, and that will end. The bottom of the 6th inning will come out here in the top of the 7th inning. It's a do or die for Greenbrier East. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're tuned in to high school baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. Back in 60 seconds.
I pre-planned my funeral to make it easier on my family. They were relieved to know I'll get just what I want.
My family actually thanked me for taking matters into my own hands. Turns out having this awkward conversation wasn't awkward at all.
Pre-planning is my choice. There are certain things about me my family may not know. Now they won't need to guess.
The choices are yours. The peace of mind is theirs. Pre-plan your funeral with Brown Funeral Homes and everything will be taken care of. Find out more online at brownfuneralhomeswv.com. Brown Funeral Homes, here for you.
WVU Medicine growing to meet the needs of our community with 8 new providers who've joined our medical staffs at Berkeley Medical Center, Jefferson Medical Center, and University Healthcare Physicians. Dr. Gitanjali Sangwan, Cardiology, Physician's Assistant Jada Brown, Neurosurgery, Certified Nurse Midwife Jennifer Glorioso, and the following nurse practitioners: Desiree Wolf, Pulmonology, Pamela Campbell, Nephrology, Jennifer Colvin, Neurology, Tori Linton, Orthopedics, and Dabney Wisecarver, OBGYN. Welcome to WVU Medicine.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park here. Greenbrier East down to their final 3 outs with Oviedo still on the mound to close things out here. It'll be the 6, 7, 8 batters due up with Zetko. Zetko, Bennett, and Wilson. Zetko 1 for 2. Bennett 0 for 3 with an RBI, and Wilson 0 for 1 so far.
Number 13, Zion Detko.
You just made him a new name. Zetko. It's Detko.
Detko, excuse me.
Zion Detko.
I was putting
you combined
the Z,
them into one guy.
Yeah, I was putting the Z with the Detko. The 1-0 delivery fouled off to the backstop.
I heard you say that earlier, and I thought maybe I had said it wrong, but then I double-checked just
No, I'm putting the Z in the Z in the last name, but I shouldn't. I apologize for that. The 1-1 delivery from Oviedo, fouled off to the backstop once again, just a little bit more to the left.
Zion Zetko kind of sounds cool.
Because I almost tore out the heating unit under here because it got caught under my foot.
Be careful.
The 1-2 delivery outside for ball 2 brings things even at 2 apiece. This game beginning at 12:36. It's 2:29 now. That one's popped up to shallow left field. Camp going under it. No one can make the catch there in foul territory.
Yeah, you had Boober, Alter. Is that Alter out there in left now, or?
It is Alter.
Okay. Yeah, so you had Boober, Alter, and Lupus all trying to get to it. But luckily for Martinsburg, it fell in foul territory, not fair. But, of course, if it isn't fair, then somebody probably would have caught it.
Exactly. The 2-2 delivery, that one popped up once again. This one in play, though. And nobody gets there. It'll be a single, a bloop single, and somebody called off Boober, and it doesn't look like Boober was happy there.
Yeah, I think that should be Lupus's play there based on where it was hit.
Somebody called him off, though. You could tell that.
Wasn't good enough communication because they ended up running into each other, kind of.
Yeah, Gavin Bennett due up. He had ground out RBI, reached on an error, and struck out his last time up. The runner on first, Oviedo working. That one outside for ball 1 here is Martinsburg. Almost said Marshall there, Nick. Not sure why, but Martinsburg clings to a 1-run lead, 9-8 here. Top of the 7th inning, trying to get the final 3 outs.
Swing and miss there for strike 1.
The 1-1, they're going to throw back. Nearly get him, but Jeff King says he was safe.
Yeah, it was kind of close, but I thought he slid back in.
That one popped up in the infield. And Boober makes out number 1 here on the F6.
Now batting number 1, Henry Goodwin.
So due up now, Riley Wilson. That one hit into left field for a clear single. So 2 on, 1 out. I believe that was Goodwin, right?
Now batting number 2,
Yep.
Peyton DeHaven.
Godwin.
Goodwin.
Yes.
He came back into hit after Riley Wilson hit for him earlier. Nonetheless, 2 on, 1 out. Swung on and missed the first one there to DeHaven. DeHaven's had a good day today.
Yeah, 2 for 3, I believe he is. 3 RBIs.
2 for 3, 3 RBIs, and a run scored. The 0-2 delivery fouled away behind home plate. So 0-2, 1 out. Runners on first and second. That one catches the zone for called strike 3. DeHaven goes down looking as Greenbrier East now down to their final out with Ian Klein due up here, 2 on, 2 out. Top of the 7th inning. Martinsburg clinging to its 1-run lead. That one outside for ball 1 on Klein. The 1-0 delivery outside once again for ball 2. Two-0 pitch fouled off behind home plate. Timeout called by granted by Keith Allison. Two-0, 2 outs, 2 on. Down to their final out are the Spartans. The 2-0 delivery, that one back up to Oviedo, but it's going to go into the outfield. No. Slick glove made, but the ball game's going to get tied up here. It's coming around a score. Was Zetko. Detko. So we're tied up here at 9 apiece on the RBI single by Ian Klein.
Definitely a weird play because it looked like Oviedo had it, and then it looked like Buber had it, but then it turned out nobody had it, and it was in center field.
No, Buber did get it.
Yeah, but I thought he got it in the infield, I guess is what I meant.
Due up now is 14, Ashton Cochran. He had a 2 RBI double his last time up in the 6th inning to get this within 2. First pitch into him, called strike 1. The 0-1 delivery down the line. Rubenthal gets it for the final out of the inning. Martinsburg will come up in the bottom of the 7th inning, trying to walk things off here as the game just about 2 hours old. You're tuned in to high school baseball on Talk Radio WRNR TV 10. Martinsburg looks to walk it off next after this 60-second break.
This is Eric at Hagerstown Ford. Over the last decade, the way we buy things have evolved. Now, you get on your phone, click Want It, and it shows up at your front door. At Hagerstown Ford, it is that convenient. We've changed the car buying experience on the I-81 corridor forever. And with a return policy better than Walmart, there's absolutely no reason to buy a new or used car, truck, or SUV anywhere else. Just like Amazon, Hagerstown Ford will deliver the vehicle to you, where you are, and on your time. And if you don't want it, return it. No questions asked. Why waste your time at a car dealership playing the dumb back-and-forth games? Besides, we hate it more than you do. I assure you, no dealership from Winchester, Virginia to Washington, D.C. will beat our price. No dealership from Chambersburg, Pennsylvania to Baltimore, Maryland will beat our price. And no other dealership will allow you to return it if you don't want it. Hagerstown Ford absolutely provides the best experience at the best price. Visit HagerstownFord.com to schedule your VIP experience. Click on the vehicle you want and get your new ride delivered to you at no risk.
See dealer for details.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park. Spencer Dupuy, Nick Verzolini, happy to have you with us here as Martinsburg looking to walk things off here in the bottom of the 7th inning after Greenbrier East able to tack on a run and keep this game going for just at least a half inning more. Game 2 hours and 1 minute old. And Nick, it's been a very back and forth game, obviously, in this second game.
Yeah, I mean, anytime it felt like one of these two teams was going to pull away from the other, they kind of bounced back and made it a ball game. So what can Martinsburg do here? Kind of an interesting spot in the lineup. You're in the 8-9-1 guys, Everhart, Murphy Clement, who has 5 RBIs in this game, due up second, and Jordan Canby there in the 3-hole. And, of course, pitching has kind of been all over the place in this second game. So does Greenbrier East, have enough pitching to keep things tied? We'll have to wait and see, but we do have a pitching change as well.
Yeah, Lane Lambert coming in. Pitching change is brought to you by Smallwood & Small Insurance Group in Martinsburg, your total insurance solution at 121 Administrative Drive. Call 304-263-3361. Closes the day on Riley Wilson, 1 1/3 inning, 1 hit given up.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 2.
On 22 pitches, 12 for strikes, facing 5 batters. Keegan Everhart to the plate. The 8, 9, and 1 hitters do up Everhart, Clement, and Canby. First pitch into Everhart is a ball. 1-0 as it bounces off the catcher's gear. The 1-0 delivery to Everhart. Inside for ball 2.
And if Everhart gets on, I like his speed, then maybe you can steal him or even bunt with Murphy Clement.
The 2-0 delivery from Lambert. High and outside for ball 3.
So that's the thing. At this point in the order, everybody's got pretty good speed. So if they get on the base pass, Martinsburg has to feel pretty confident that they can get him over and score him, potentially.
3-0 delivery catches the zone for the first strike of the AB. Lambert on the mound for the Spartans. 3-1 delivery. Everhart tries to bunt. He takes it back, and then he's going to go to second. Thinks about going to second on the pass ball, but stays at the first wisely as he pulled the bunt back and walked. Everhart's now been on base all 4 times today. Walked 3 of them and was hit by a pitch in the prior one. That one was his first at bat.
I'll bet you $1 million Murphy Clement lays down a bunt here. I win. Oh, that's close.
Ooh, that was a lot closer.
I think he was out maybe by a half step there, but
nonetheless, he gets the winning run over to second base on the sac bunt, doing his job. Bringing up the top of the order, Jordan Canby. Jordan Canby had an RBI single in the 5th inning and a sac fly RBI in the 4th inning. So he will try to at least move the runner. Hopefully get him in and walk this thing off if Canby's thinking he wants to walk it off here.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously you want to at least get the runner over to third, but with 2 outs, it's not nearly as important as getting him over with 1 out. So your goal here is to get one down, and if you can find a gap, Keegan Everhart with his speed can score from second.
Yeah.
If it's hit hard, but it's in the shallow part of the field, you probably hold that runner at third.
First pitch to Canby in the zone for a called strike 1.
Yeah, of course, Jordan doing the smart thing there, waiting for a good pitch, but that wasn't a bad one. It was kind of low, though. Probably kept it on the ground if he did make contact.
As Lambert steps off once again, very interested in Everhart at second as he stepped off before he even threw the first pitch to Canby.
Yeah, just trying to keep him close. I mean,
he's the winning run.
Thing is
the 0-1 delivery, and that hits Canby. Going to third was Everhart, but he's got to go back.
He was probably going to take third, so
yeah,
that kind of works out for Greenbrier East.
This does put the double play in order, though.
Yeah, so even though you didn't, you obviously didn't want to hit Canby. It's almost similar to an intentional walk in a lot of ways because you put really good hitter, and I mean Oviato has been hitting the ball well too, but maybe you feel a little bit better about facing him than the veteran Canby here. I mean, obviously, that wasn't their intention, but in some ways it does, kind of work to their favor.
All tied up at 9 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. After a mound visit to talk things over here, Lane Lane Lambert.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 24, Braden Oviedo.
First pitch in there to Oviedo, a called strike one. 0-1 the count now to Oviedo. He came in the pitch. And that one hit into center, left center field. That's going to drop. Coming around to score is Everhart, and it's a walk-off single for Oviedo to plate the winning run. Martinsburg walks it off, wins 10-9, and sweeps the doubleheader against Greenbrier East. And Nick, Oviedo comes up big.
Yeah, great piece of hitting there by Braden Oviedo to walk things off for the Bulldogs. Get them that win here today over Martinsburg, and really good piece of hitting there by Braden after Camby was hit by the pitch. So good win, good sweep today by Martinsburg. Super competitive game too, though, so a fun one between these two teams.
It is a fun one. We'll step aside for a 2-minute break. We'll come back. We'll have the Rocks Fast, Fresh, Friendly post-game show. You're tuned into high school baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. You'll hear Nick with Coach Byler and Braden Oviedo again?
Either him or Murphy Clement, I think.
Yeah. All right, we'll just pick one when you go down there. But that'll do it. We'll be back here for the postgame show after this 2-minute break.
Hello?
We're here again 3 times in the past 2 days.
You're where?
Bechtel Jewelers. Look.
Can Mom hear you?
No, she's in a diamond coma. Get her the pendant, or I will.
Hey, that's my credit card.
What? Can't hear you, Dad. You're breaking up.
It's going to take more than a crying baby to wake her out of this diamond coma. You're going to need a mega dose of jewelry from Bechtel Jewelers.
Providing reliable protection since 1877, we are Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Companies. From small beginnings and over a century later, we maintain our dedication to our policyholders to provide dependable insurance protection and excellent customer service. Protecting everything from your home to your business has never been easier. Our team is here to ensure that you, your family, and your assets are taken care of. We enjoy giving back and doing our part to keep Martinsburg a great place to be.
Jambo Construction and Fencing Company, LLC is a veteran-owned and operated company right here in the Eastern Panhandle, West Virginia that specializes in decks, fencing, and hardscaping. Find us on Facebook at Jambo Construction and Fencing to see more of the projects we've completed. For a free estimate, you can call Bo Bartley at 304-268-5452 or Jamie Gall at 304-279-5053. We are licensed and insured in the state of West Virginia, and as Martinsburg alums, we say, Go Bulldogs.
The game may be over, but don't go away just yet. We've got a complete game recap, analysis, stats, the player of the game, and we'll prepare you for our next broadcast. All on the postgame show. So let's return to the field and rejoin our Talk Radio WRNR broadcast team.
Welcome back here to P.O. Faulkner Park here for the Rocks Local Markets Fast, Fresh, Friendly post-game show. Rocks Local Markets with convenient locations around the Eastern Panhandle. Rocks Fast, Fresh, Friendly. Get you some numbers in this one as Nick awaits talk with Coach Byler. Game summary in this one. It was not as much one-sided as the first game was, but 3 in the top of the second by Greenbrier East. Martinsburg answered with 3 in the top or bottom of the third. Scoreless in the third for both teams, 2 each in the fourth inning. Martinsburg opened it up in the bottom of the fifth with 4 runs. Greenbrier East scored 3 to get within 1 in the sixth inning. Martinsburg couldn't put up any in the bottom of the sixth, but Greenbrier East put up 1 to tie it in the top of the seventh inning, but it was a walk-off single for Braden Oviedo as Everhart came around to score. Martinsburg gets the win. They improved to 9-4 on the season with a 9-3 victory earlier today and a 10-9 victory this afternoon in the Second game here, we'll get you some game stats. Brought to you by Bechtel Jewelers, West Virginia's largest Pandora retailer on Route 11 South and Inwood, taking care of you like nobody's business. 9-10-0 for Greenbrier East. 10-8-3 for Martinsburg. Win goes to Oviedo on the mound, but Reisenweber pitched 5 in the third, 7 hits, 8 runs, 6 earned, 4 walks, 6 strikeouts, 105 pitches, 64 for strikes, faced 29 batters. Oviedo gets the win, 1 2/3 inning, 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 2 strikeouts, 35 pitches, 23 for strikes, facing 9 batters. It's a 5 RBI day on 2-for-2 hitting for Murphy Clement, as I believe he is our WVU Medicine Berkeley and Jefferson Medical Center's leading healthcare here and everywhere player of the game, as he has 5 RBIs on a 2-for-2 day. 2 for 3 is Oviedo, including the game-winning RBI. Canby 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Buber 0 for 2 with an RBI and a walk and a run scored. Rubenthal 2 for 2 with 3 runs scored and 2 walks. And Keegan Everhart scores 3 runs on 3 walks. Going down to Greenbrier East, a 2 for 5 day with 2 RBIs for Ian Klein. Ashton Cochran goes 1 for 5 with 2 RBIs. 1 for 4 day for Gabe Patton. And Clayton Morgan goes 1 for 4, 2 for 4 for Detko. 2 for 3, for Detko. 1 RBI for Bennett on a 0 for 4 day. Wilson goes 1 for 2 as he came in and pinch hit. And DeHaven 2 for 4 with 3 RBIs. Pitching-wise, it was Goodwin on the mound to start things. 3 innings, 2 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned, 7 walks, 1 strikeout. Eli Green came in for 1 2/3, 4 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned, 2 walks, 1 strikeout. Riley Wilson with 1 inning of 1 1/3 inning of 1 hit. And Lane Lambert comes in on 1/3 of an inning, 1 hit, 1 run, 1 earned, 1 walk, and he takes the loss. We'll now send it down to Nick Verzolini here. So he has our WVU Medicine Player of the Game, Murphy Clement. Take it away, Nick.
Thank you, Spencer. Down here with our Player of the Game, Murphy Clement. Murphy, opportunity for you to play here in Game 2, and you contribute with 5 RBIs in the game, and also a big bunt there down toward the end to move a runner over. What was it like for you today to come up and come through with 5 RBIs?
I just saw my shot and needed to take it, go as hard as I can, and that was the result that ended up happening. So, yeah, it was a good result overall.
And for you, it's been kind of a tough road. You had that injury in football last year with your foot, and that didn't allow you to play any baseball last year. Are you starting to feel, kind of back to 100%, especially with baseball, having been, a little while since you got a lot of playing time out there?
Yeah, I'm feeling real good now. Haven't had it hurt in a couple of weeks now. I'm feeling great.
And then not only, like I said, with the RBIs, but also you come through with a sacrifice. What's it like for you, I guess, or what's it mean to you to always be able to do, I guess, what you're asked to do out there on the field?
It's great. If they need me to do something, I'm just going to do it, do my job, and hope something good comes out of it, and do whatever I can to help the team.
All right, Murphy, you guys go down to Myrtle Beach. What are some things you're looking to do down there?
Hopefully just win as much as we can, play how we know how to play, and just do good.
All right, man, good luck, and we'll see you down there.
Thank you.
Now I'll be joined by head coach Aaron Byler after the Bulldogs take the 2 games from Greenbrier East today. And, Coach, what were your thoughts on these 2 wins?
Kind of mission accomplished, It's a trap day. We here last night, Hedgesville, a couple hundred people. Today, 50 people. It's cold. You got to play 2. You got Myrtle Beach on your mind, so a little bit of a trap game for us. But I think we did enough. Mission accomplished would be my word used. Game you just played, kind of a back-and-forth kind of game. Reisenweber goes out there, he battles like he always seems to do, no matter what the situation is, whether it be weather or just kind of a back-and-forth game. And then Braden Oviedo comes in and does a nice job for you out of the bullpen. Yeah, I thought pitching was good all day. I thought Jameer Brown in the first game prior to his injury did a great job. Owen Rubenthal was good in relief. Ben competed his tail off, and Ovi came in should have had done enough to win it there if we can catch a fly ball, but that's beside the point. But credit to our guys for rallying back and staying to the course, not getting too high, not getting too low, and just finding a way to get it done.
And a guy like Murphy Clement, who hasn't gotten a ton of opportunities at the plate this year, but he gives you 5 RBIs in this one, and a guy that's battled through injury last year and just has really came on now maybe for you and gives you another option there off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret Murphy Clement's a tremendous athlete. So he's been waiting his turn. He got his turn today. I thought he made the most of it, so we're happy for him with that. He did a great job.
All right, Coach, next is Myrtle Beach. What are some goals down there?
Just, one day at a time. Try to win Tuesday and keep it going from there. Just keep playing well. I think we're playing relatively good baseball right now. So you hope that the kids, although you want them to have a fun time and enjoy it, you got to make sure that, our goal is to play good baseball while we're there. It's not just to go hang out on the beach. So we got to make sure we find a way, and hopefully we handle all that stuff the right way.
All right, Coach, thank you, and good luck down there.
Thanks, Nick.
Back to you, Spencer.
Thank you, Nick. As a coach, we're joined by our player of the game, our WVU Medicine player of the game, Murphy Clement, tallies 5 RBIs and a perfect day at the plate as he gets a rare opportunity. Might not be rare anymore, but we'll wrap things up here. You'll hear from Colin McLaughlin momentarily back in the studio. But this is our last game before we head down to Myrtle Beach. We'll be down there on Monday. No sports mix this entire week. But our schedule down there, Tuesday, 3 p.m. start for Martinsburg versus Archbishop Malloy out in New York. That'll be at historic Mike Johnson Park in Georgetown's home field. Then, depending on timing, we will head up to Waccamaw to see Washington versus Waccamaw. That's a 5:30 start, depending on how things go there. If it's already the 3rd inning, we might not join that because it might not be worth it to join it, but we'll see how things go down there. Then on Wednesday, it'll be Hedgesville versus Princeton. Princeton, a West Virginia team. That's a 12:30 first pitch at Anor High School. That is just west of Coastal Carolina University. And then the nightcap will be Martinsburg versus Georgetown at 7:30 at Mike Johnson Park. Thursday, we'll have Jefferson versus High Point Academy at 11:30 a.m. at Myrtle Beach High School. And then there will be a part of a triple header of coverage, Martinsburg versus Shady Spring out of West Virginia. That at Mike Johnson Park at 4:30. And then to wrap things up, the scheduled games will be Washington versus Georgetown at 7 p.m. at Mike Johnson Park. And then based upon how things go, then figure out our games Friday, and if there'll be a game Saturday, we'll figure that out after the games conclude on Friday. But that will do it here for us, for our cameraman this afternoon, Dylan Bishop, Braden Schaffner. You'll hear Colin McLaughlin momentarily. For Nick Verzolini, I'm Spencer. We'll be saying so long. The next time we talk to you, we'll be down at Myrtle Beach. Have a great rest of your weekend, everyone, and happy Easter for those who celebrate.
And the streak continues!
CMA's Martinsburg dealerships continue to knock out the competition with their competitive pricing, extensive selection, and lifetime powertrain warranty. With over 450 new and used vehicles in stock and on the way, CMA won't leave you waiting on a bench.
That's right, CMA's Martinsburg dealerships are once again the most valuable dealers in the area.
For the strongest and deepest lineups, visit CMA's Martinsburg dealerships online at martinsburg.cmacars.com today. And good luck to all Panhandle High School student athletes.
You've been in an accident. A distracted driver put texting over safety. Your injuries, loss of income, and medical bills can last a long time, even a lifetime. Our job is to try and secure justice that will protect you and your family for the rest of your life. Mansion Ferretti, when you need justice.
You can play, work, and explore without joint pain. Whether it's a strain, sprain, or fracture, WVU Medicine, Orthopedics, and Sports Medicine can help you live without joint pain. Our expert team of surgeons offer the exceptional care you expect for the injuries you don't, specializing in joint replacement, sports and traumatic injuries, hip and knee disorders, foot and ankle surgery, hand and wrist surgery, and shoulder reconstruction. Call 304-725-BONE today to learn how you can live without joint pain.
Not sure where to go or who to trust with your flooring project? And start with Trips Flooring, proudly serving the area for more than 25 years, specializing in floor sanding and refinishing, along with installation of new flooring, including hardwood, tile, vinyl, laminate, carpet, and the hottest trend in flooring, luxury vinyl, tile, and luxury vinyl plank. Are you on a budget? Check out their warehouse, cash and carry, or call 304-229-7009, or visit them online at tripsfloorsanding.com. Welcome into the post-game scoreboard show brought to you by Cody's Auto Body at 851 Wilson Street in Martinsburg, where you get the work done right the first time. Call 304-901-4777 or visit their Facebook page. Colin McLaughlin here for Talk Radio WRNR and TV10 as the Martinsburg Bulldogs walk it off in the bottom of the seventh to get the 10-9 win over the Greenbrier East Spartans to sweep today's doubleheader as the Bulldogs get both wins. Game one going 9-3 Martinsburg. Let's get some scores in major leagues right now. Only one game currently going on. In the middle of the third inning, it's the Houston Astros tied with the Minnesota Twins at 4. At 4:05, first pitch between the Phillies as they host the Reds. And then at 4:05 as well, it is Kansas City against San Francisco, the Rangers at the Cubs. And then at 4:10, it's the Red Sox at the Tigers, Marlins at the Mets, Athletics at the Rays. And at 6:10, it's the Mariners at the Guardians. At 6:35, it's the White Sox at the Pirates. At 7:05, it's the Yankees at the Orioles. At 7:10, it's the Cardinals at the Brewers. At 7:20, it's the Padres at the Braves. At 8:10, it's the Dodgers at the Diamondbacks. At 9:07, it's the Blue Jays at the Angels. And lastly, at 8:10, it is the Nationals at the Rockies. You can tune into that one right here on Talk Radio, WRNR 106.5 FM. AM 740. Again, first pitch for the Nationals at 8:10. But Martinsburg sweeps the doubleheader over Greenbrier East. And as you heard from Spencer, no sports mix here on Talk Radio WRNR TV10 or our Facebook page all this coming week, as we will be down at Myrtle Beach to cover some high school baseball action. So check our social media for our games. We'll have the schedule there for you, what ones will be at, what time it starts, and you can tune in to all of our games, again, right here on Talk Radio WRNR TV10 and WRNR TV on YouTube. I'm Colin McLaughlin signing off. Have a great rest of your weekend and happy Easter to everybody who celebrates.
You've been listening to West Virginia High School Baseball. Today's game broadcast has been brought to you by
Parsons Ford of Martinsburg, The Skinner Law Firm, Laddie's, Trips Flooring, Jambo Construction and Fencing, the Mirius Group of Financial Advisors, Smallwood and Small Insurance, CMA Honda of Winchester, Bechtel Jewelers, Cody's Auto Body, Rock's Local Markets, CMA Toyota Chevrolet of Martinsburg, Orsini's Home Store, Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Companies, WVU Medicine Berkeley and Jefferson Medical Centers, the Mansion Ferretti Law Firm, and by Hagerstown Ford.
For the continued excitement of high school, college, and Major League Baseball, keep it tuned to FM 106.5, AM 740, Comcast Cable Channel 10, and online talkradiowrnr.com. All rights reserved.